Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Claude and the Banstas for this Tuesday night Premier League game of Southampton v Arsenal. I hope everybody's well. Sorry, I've got a couple of little puppies that are causing
Seems
mayhem.
like we have a guest.
They're causing mayhem at the moment. They calm down a sec. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for coming over. I really appreciate it. Got Diesel with us tonight. Diesel, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well.
Wagwan. Yeah. At the moment, I'm okay, mate. I'm okay. Let's just hope there's no fireworks on here later on, mate. But yeah, let's just look forward to the game, so innit? Not so much more than that, to be honest with you. Let's see what tonight brings us.
Exactly, mate, exactly. Let's get the team news up quickly before we do anything else, Diesel. Southampton's team is McArthur in goal, Valerie, Bednarek, Stevens, Falkins, Armstrong, Diallo, Ward-Prowse, Walcott, Adams, and Ings for Southampton. And Arsenal is Bert Leno in goal, Bellerin, Oldin, David Luiz, and Cedric, Partey, Saka, Pepe, Smith Rowe, Saka, and Lacazette. So a few changes from the weekend. Obviously, the big miss tonight, Diesel, is Tierney is missing once again. And Martinelli is on the bench. Let's get your thoughts quickly first before I give mine, mate.
Yeah, I'm sure I read that Tierney's got a slight calf strain. I think that's the reason why he's not playing tonight. So Cedric's going to play there. I personally tell Cedric had a poor game there the other day, whereas he excelled at right back. So I'm not really happy with that. I would have put Cedric back at right back. I would have put Saka at the back there just for this game, and put Martinelli further forward. That's what I would have done. So look, it is what it is, isn't it? That's what he's done. Glad that Partey's back. Lacazette's in a bit of form, so yeah, I can see that. No aubameyang, but obviously we know, there's personal reasons. None of which we hope is too serious. Where we hope everything's okay with him and his family. Pepe, you did say Pepe, didn't you?
Yeah, Pepe. Yeah.
Right. Well, look, my eyes are going to be on Pepe quite a bit tonight, because for me, time is running out. So I want to see what he does. And yeah, it's I don't know. We'll have to see. So we can't play we can't play the way we did the other day. As soon as that whistle goes, we've got to be at them. I'm expecting to see some pressing tonight, high intensity pressing. The players, after that embarrassment the other day, should be the team talk. Just that alone, nothing more needs to be said, right?
Yeah.
It's again against Southampton, yet again, at their place, yet again. There's probably not, as I said to you the other day, probably no point in the players coming home. I would have assumed they'd be, stayed up there. But, for me, that's the team talk. They need to go out there and just try and take back a little bit of pride, a little bit, right? And put in a performance. It's going to be tough because Southampton are a good side, very well organised, very well drilled. But yeah, we shall see, mate. We shall see. But let's not lie, mate. The pressure's on Arteta tonight. It is on Arteta. Like it or not, it is.
For me, look, at the end of the day, the negatives first. Negatives for me is that obviously Tierney is once again, this is starting to really grate on me now that, our best players that we desperately need on the pitch always seem to be getting injured. And it always seems like we're going one step forward, Diesel, and two step back all the time. No, I mean, that's nothing against, obviously, the team, Arteta, or, Arsenal. But, why is it that, our main players can only play 2 or 3 games, and then they have to have 2 or 3 games out. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. If you look back at Liverpool, when they won the Champions League that season and the league last season, how many times did their back 5 play together and their front 3? It was nearly every game. every single game.
Yeah, but it's always the same players though. This is what I don't get. It's always the same players, you know. And when you see, when you hear from the ex-Arsenal players, you know, a lot of them legends. You know, I've heard Ray Parlour say it. You know, Ian Wright say it. You know, about the training, the level of training. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, the Arsenal training facilities. They're a bit too old school. You know, they're not modern enough. I can't see why that's not been looked into, because this happens to us year in, year out. It can't be a coincidence. Do you know what I mean? It can't be, you know, and it's always the same players. And when they do get injured, they're always, let's be honest, 9 times out of 10, they're always long term. All right, very rare we get players who are injured a week or two and then they're back. You know, they generally seem to be long term. So that, for me, that's got to be looked into. I mean, that's from Wenger days. I mean, God, nothing's been changed at the training, you know, facilities. So I don't know, something a bit sus there, mate.
Yeah, like I said, it's starting to grate on me a little bit now, because it's always our main players that we need playing. I don't mind if it's Saka or, you know what I mean, bloody Pepe or Willian or one of them players. We don't have to rely on him, but it's always our main players, Diesel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So obviously, Cedric playing in that left back position. For me, I'm a little bit more happier that he's playing there, and we're not taking Saka away from our attacking play, if you know what I mean. When I looked at it earlier, obviously, I thought Saka might have gone left back, but Cedric playing left back and Saka is still playing up top. So for me, I'm quite happy with that.
Or if not, play Maitland-Niles.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, I was a little bit annoyed earlier on when I heard that he might be out, and then we're gonna, you know what I mean, take away Saka from that attack with Smith Rowe and Lacazette. You know what I mean? They've got their sort of thing going on at the moment. Hopefully that they get that back again today. Obviously, David Luiz and Oldin have been playing the last 2 or 3 games, Diesel. So as much as we don't want David Luiz there, they've kept 2 clean sheets, and you know, they've done well, you know, in the league. I mean, not obviously the FA Cup. And obviously, the other one I'm not happy with is Pepe. Obviously, I would play Martinelli, but if you look at it on the other hand, is he trying to manage it in a good way? Because he didn't look right on Saturday, Martinelli. He was out of sorts. Let's be real. I mean, he didn't have a great game. That's not taking it away from him. He's just come back from injury again. But I think I personally would have went with Martinelli, but we don't actually know the ins and outs and what's gone on in the background. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I suppose if you look at it another way, he's on the bench. He must be fit.
Well,
you
exactly.
know, it's what I'm saying, Sel. You know, if he doesn't want to play Martin, look, how many times have we said, you know, if you don't want to play in the old game, right, play your big hitters from the start, get the game wrapped up and then take them off, you know, use your subs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Pepe, I don't think he'll have a good game tonight. Reason being, number one, he's got Bellerin behind him. And then 2, it doesn't work, Tel. It works better when Maitland-Niles is playing there. You know, I'd even try it with Cedric, but it's not working. So I would try Pepe either in, well, I'll say like in the number 10 role, but obviously that's Smith Rowe at the moment. But on the, well, you can't. Obviously, no, actually, I'd put Pepe on the left and I would put Saka on the right. I think Saka works better on the right.
Yeah.
Because Pepe's, for me, he's too predictable. It's too predictable in itself.
Saka is he's playing on the left, yeah. He is playing on the left, yeah.
You know what I mean? I just think Pepe's a bit too predictable. Defenders know what he's going to do. He's going to, you know, he always cuts in on that foot. I would play him on the left. Just try it. Try it. Do you know what I mean? He's got to do something different.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you now, Pepe tonight, he won't pull up any streets.
Well, listen, look, the end of the day, Diesel, this is make or break for him in my eyes in this game, because he's definitely not going to be. He won't be in our starting 11. You know what I mean? Our main starting 11. So tonight he's got to shine, and if he don't shine, then he's just going to go further and further down the pecking order before he gets sold. That's the truth of the matter. But what we've got to look at, right? What we've got to look at, and as Arsenal fans, and I want everyone to look at, we're possibly 2 players away from this being our best 11, because that's our squad. Do you agree with that, Diesel?
Well, sorry, second, mate.
This is possibly we're 2 players away from this starting 11, our best 11. If you take Cedric and put him at right back, take Bellerin out and put Tierney there, yeah. Put Tierney. Oh, sorry, I say 3 players. So I take Bellerin out because we don't want him in the squad. You put Cedric there at the moment. And obviously Tierney would go left back. David Luiz out for Gabriel once he's fighting fit again and over this COVID problem. And then Pepe out for Aubameyang or Martinelli. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I'd say about 3 or 4.
Right. So this is what I'm saying. This is our squad. This is our squad.
What size is the game on? Sorry.
BT Sport 1.
Right, okay. Good.
We're just kicked off, by the way. Just kicked off. Arsenal playing in their blue kit, kicking from left to right. Southampton in obviously their own kit, the red and white stripe down the middle. So yeah, this is probably 2 or 3 players away from our best 11. Our best 11. And if you put them players in place, that's just what I'm trying to say to you, Diesel. If you take Bellerin out, we don't want him. If you take David Luiz out, we don't want him. You take Pepe out at the moment, most of us really don't want him. We wouldn't be bothered if we sold him at the moment, right? You put them 3 players in, Gabriel, Tierney, and Aubameyang. Just say Aubameyang now. All we've really got on the bench is Martinelli. That is our squad. Lacazette's through, shoots. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, the keeper's opened it. 1-on-1 with the keeper. 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he's hit it straight at the keeper, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Well done, Saka. Played Lacazette straight in the gap of the 2 central. He should have done better there, Lacazette. Should have done much better. That's the first shot on target of the game in the first minute. Lacazette, 1-on-1 with the keeper. He should have done much better. Oh, all he's got to do is lift it over the keeper, man. All he's got to do is lift it over the keeper. And he's just placed it to the corner. And it's hit the keeper's leg. And Arteta's turned round with his hands in his bloody head. Got a corner. He went for a corner. Bellerin played it out on this left to Saka. Saka puts the ball in the middle. Oh, Lacazette. He went over his head and straight into the keeper's hand. It's a good start. Good start from Arsenal. At the moment, let's hope we keep this up. But yeah, just getting back to what I was saying, Diesel, that's what I mean. This is the strength of our squad at the moment. We've literally got a great starting 11 and then possibly 1 or 2 players afterwards. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's still. It's.
I've got a corner now from down the other end. Sorry, mate.
It's not the team I want for next season. It will do for now. If you take into account a lot of players like Xhaka and, so that, we have got players in there that we need to improve on. But for now, for the next 6 months, as much as I don't like Xhaka, I suppose he's probably the best of a bad bunch, mate.
Exactly. I totally agree with you, Steve. And this is what I mean when I say I don't know why Arsenal fans expect us to get top 4 with that squad. I don't understand it. People keep saying, oh, you look at everyone else's squad. We haven't got a squad at the moment because if it was down to us Arsenal fans, let's be real. Oh, Southampton has scored. What a good goal. From a corner, Armstrong from the corner. What a good goal. Why on earth no one was picking him up? Let's see from the replay here. This is a shocking start. When Lacazette should have put us 1-0 up, Southampton have gone down the other end from a corner and gone 1-0 up themselves. Corner comes in, middle of the goal, no one's picking him up whatsoever. Pepe's just standing there doing nothing. I think it might have even been Pepe's man. Yep, it's Pepe's man just standing there, left him all on his own. He took a shot straight in the goal. 1-0 Southampton. Leno can't do nothing about that. That's close shot range. 1-0 Southampton. Unbelievable shot.
All right, I'm 2 minutes, 48 seconds, mate. I'm probably so far behind you. It's a joke. Hang on. Is this from a corner?
Lacazette.
Oh, good goal. Armstrong.
Yeah. We're just down this
I
right hand
can't,
side.
I can't even lie. That was a good goal.
Saka crosses the ball in, but Southampton clear it at the moment. It's nearly 5 minutes into this game, and it's Southampton 1, Arsenal 0. Good goal from a corner, but that was just after Lacazette could have put Arsenal 1-0 up with a one-on-one with the keeper, and he shot it straight at the keeper. Saka twisted a twine inside the box, puts it across, and Southampton have put it behind for a second corner for Arsenal, which is a great start. Great start from both teams. Arsenal have got a corner now on this right-hand side.
Come on.
Saka's going to take it. Cross just about to come in the middle now. Cross comes into the box. It's gone.
So, what minute are you in?
5 minutes 30, 31, 32.
5:15, 5:16. That's not that bad. All right, cool. All right.
We just had an header there from the corner. They're just showing the Lacazette one again. All we needed to do was literally just put a little dink on the ball, and that was 1-0, Diesel. That would have been 1-0. With the form that he's been in lately, he should be burying that, in my eyes. Should be burying that.
Who's that? Sorry.
Lacazette.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I'm just seeing it now. Oh, you can't miss that, Tel. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. You can't
lift it over him. That's poor. Sorry. That's the difference, right, between a world-class striker and a player like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, a banger up front. That's a goal.
He's on 1-0 up against West Brom.
Liam, only Terry can answer that, mate. Do you know what, James? Yeah. That's what I went for, actually, a 1-0.
I was going to go for 2-1 Arsenal.
Front line. Young Flanagan's in the house.
Smith Rowe puts the ball across. Saka out on this left-hand side of Pepe. Oh, God, and he's played a ball into Cedric. An easy ball, and he's mucked that up. But he's won it back here, Pepe. He's on the ball. Cross comes in, straight to the keeper. What the hell is that, Pepe? Goodness sakes. Oh. Just a quick mention about the games earlier on, Diesel. I don't know if you see the results.
Oh, no, go
on. Newcastle 1, Leeds 2. And Crystal Palace 2, West Ham 3.
Right, West Ham are doing the business at the moment, aren't they?
Hold up. Shaka's here. Plays it through. Pepe's in the box. Shoots. Goal! Get in there, Pepe.
Pepe actually scored.
Pepe's actually scored. Get in there. What a start here at Southampton. Wow. What a start. 8 minutes on.
Who's that?
Arsenal 1. Lacazette should have put Arsenal 1-0 up after the first minute. Southampton went straight down the other end and scored from a corner. And now Arsenal have got themselves back in this game. Great ball from Saka. Puts Pepe in through the middle. And with his left foot, places it across goal into the net. Come on, Arsenal, 1-0. But just getting back to the results. West Ham have won 6 on the trot now. That puts them up to 4th in the table, Diesel. Right? And just going on what a lot of Arsenal fans have said on a lot of podcasts this week, right? What they've said, a lot of Arsenal fans, right, said that even if Arsenal win today, if we win, we would go up to 8th at the minute, above Southampton, who's above us at the moment, yeah? We would go up to 8th. But that don't mean anything because there's 3 or 4 teams that have still got 2 or 3 games to play still. So
in hand, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, West Ham have played 3 or 4 games more than that. So, do we count them as 4th place now, or do we say, "Nah, sorry, you've got to be 8th place because of everybody else"? I didn't hear him saying that. But because it's Arsenal, the negativity around Arsenal at the moment, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And yet these people go on Twitter tonight saying, oh, but Arsenal fans will say that West Ham's got a rubbisher squad then, a better squad than Arsenal, or Arsenal hasn't, and all that. So they're bigging West Ham up in one sense, and then taking it away in another, and then doing that to Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? Come on. You know what I mean? What is the matter with these people, Diesel? Just don't understand it, mate.
I tell you know what, sometimes, mate, just sod them.
Pepe, now, go on, run it. Go on. Oh,
that's what I do, mate. I see certain tweets, I don't even respond or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, mate. Saka there, he could have played Pepe in again, right? Pepe could have been in on goal. Oh, we've got another corner there. But Saka, instead of playing the ball through, Diesel, what does he do? What does he do, Saka? Instead of playing the ball through, he turns round and goes back the other way.
I told you, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
If that was Partey on the ball, he would have played it through or Smith Rowe straight away, Diesel.
That's why, right? I do. That's why I get so wound up sometimes with Ceballos, because I actually think Ceballos would be a better partner for Partey.
He's injured.
Yeah. So but even if he wasn't, I don't think he'd start over Xhaka. I'll be honest, I don't.
To be fair, I mean, Xhaka's had 2 good games in the league. Just before. So hold up, corner coming in the box now. Comes into the box. Southampton have dealt with it just for the moment. Bellerin plays the ball out to Partey. Oh, he's gone for the 1-2 with Bellerin, but Bellerin didn't carry on with the run. Well done, Lacazette. That's it. That's all right. Take the foul. That's fine. Well done, mate. Sorry, Diesel. What you going to say, mate?
I forgot now. Oh, Xhaka.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if Ceballos was fit, mate, I wouldn't be confident that he'd be starting over Xhaka. Xhaka just seems to be like it just seems to be a manager's dream, doesn't he? He just doesn't get dropped. Even when you see like what you said earlier on, right, about Martinelli, right? Nursing him back very carefully. I've known Xhaka to come back from injury. He's straight in that team. Do you know what I mean? Like, there is no, let's take it easy with Granit. He's straight into, isn't he? And I've never understood. I don't get it. No, I don't think he'll go in the summer. To be honest, I think he'll stay. Strings. Apologies, mate. Strings. They're my second team, West Ham. Yeah, I've got a soft spot. To be fair, I know Timmy has as well.
Big up to West Ham, mate. You know what I mean? I hold my hands up. Diesel. I said, "Oh, hold up, Pepe." Oh, it's just a bad touch there. I thought West Ham would struggle this season, especially with all the shenanigans that was going on before the season started, Diesel, with their players all tweeting. Jack Wilshere, because of what was his name that left the club? They sold him, didn't they? I can't think of his name off the top of my head.
What's his name?
I'm sure Strings will tell us in a minute.
Diangana, wasn't it? Was it Diangana?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Because he had high expectations, didn't he? And everyone loved him at the club and that and things like that.
That's it. Yeah, to which Mark Noble come out on Twitter though, didn't he? And he said something. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So I thought they would have struggled, but well done to them. They're doing fantastic at the moment.
That's it, Diangana. Yeah.
Pepe has cut the ball in.
See, this is the thing, right? Tell you, how will we stand, right?
Carry on. Oh, unlucky. Lacazette still got the ball though. Plays it in the box. Saka on this, crosses it in, but Southampton have got to deal with it. Cedric goes for the volley. Oh my God! Just past the post. Oh, I hate that. Because it looks better than what it actually was. I think. Oh, let's have a look. Oh no, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that far past the post. Great on the volley there from Cedric.
Oh, I just see. Yeah. Oh, that was going in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. With the angle that they showed, it looks like it's gone over the keeper and it's going in the far corner. Do you know what I mean? That was unlucky though.
All right, let's have a look at the replay. Oh, Christ, that swerved. As it leaves his foot, that's going in, but it's got so much swerve on it.
Exactly, mate.
They just went wide. But again, see how Partey just like glides through some of their players.
He's just brilliant, mate. But like I said to you, with him and Smith Rowe, there's no thinking when they're on the ball. It's just straight get forward, Diesel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like the ball's coming towards you, and then Saka thinks, "Oh, I know what I'll do is I'll trap the ball, stop the ball dead, turn around, and then we'll assess the situation. Then, do you know what I mean? No, just fucking pass the ball forward, Diesel.
Yeah, it's just forward thinking, mate. That's what I call them, Tell, isn't it? You know, the window wipers. That's what they are. They're window wipers, aren't they? Side to side.
But no, this has been a good start. Oh, that's great play. That was unlucky there. That was unlucky on the left-hand side.
I'm just buzzing. I'm only 15 seconds behind you. I'm still buzzing about that. Honestly, it's been horrible, man. Oh shit! Oh, so like, when you say something, I'm like, oh, so I'm watching that because I'm like, yeah, I know he's coming. A few seconds later.
Oh, here we go again. Pepe through the middle. Come on, play Bellerin in on this right-hand side. Now Saka. No, you're going to be offside. No, he's onside. Cross the ball in. Oh, he plays it back. Partey. Partey, come on. You've got to do better than that, mate. He's gone for a cross the ball in on the far post, but it's gone out for a goal kick.
Right. Tell, what position is Pepe playing?
He's on the left. I thought he was, because when I looked earlier on at a formation, he was playing on the left and Saka's on the right.
I'm seeing him everywhere except the right.
No, he's playing on the left at the moment.
Right. What did I say earlier on? Try him on there. And look, he's actually playing the right tonight, isn't
he? Yeah, he started off within the first couple of minutes, not all that, but he's come back into the game. Give him his due with the goal. Thanks, Chris.
It's Davidson, top man. Hope you're well, mate. One of Terry's followers in the chat, Ricardo. Chris, he's world class. I told you, boys. No, you did, Chris. Sorry, mate.
Pressure in here by Arsenal. Southampton and go forward here. Walcott going through the middle. Cedric trying to get back. David Luiz, Cedric. Theo's gone for a shot, but he's gone wide of the goal.
Look, Steve likes your celebration.
Thanks,
Alex. Saw Tracy down Asda. The woman couldn't walk. That's because Claude done a proper bang on job. That's why there's nothing left of her, mate. You probably see her head and the body, no legs on nothing else. Yeah. Claude went to work, mate. Put a shift in that man did. Big up to Claude. Yeah, cheers, Lee. Yeah, he's looking more effective on the left. I can't lie. But then I think Saka plays better on the right. So for me, it makes sense.
Yeah. Southampton's had 3 attempts on goal and 1 on target. Arsenal's had 4 attempts on goal and 2 on target. And it's 18 minutes gone here. Southampton 1, Arsenal 1. Realistically, Arsenal should be 2-1 up here. That's a foul.
James Steele, the man of steel. Hope good, mate. Come on, bruv.
Thanks, man. I can't believe he's booked Bellerin here. It's ridiculous. He took him down as a foul. Look, he's pulled out. Oh, mind you, I thought he pulled out of it, but his leg's up high there. No, he ain't even touched him, though, to be fair. Hasn't even touched him.
Let's have a look.
Well, Southampton have got a free kick here on this.
I don't think that's a booking.
Oh, do I? That's what I mean. That's got to go straight to the key. Oh, God. Danny Ings there got on the volley, but he more or less just palmed it back to Leno there. Cedric's trying to come forward. He plays it right down the wing to Pepe. Come on, Pepe. You need to have better first touches for me. He seems a bit clumsy with that first touch.
Oh. Do you know what? This is another player I wouldn't mind Arsenal looking at. James Ward-Prowse.
Mm.
Good player. Not. Yeah, I mean, not as our marquee signing tell, but to strengthen that midfield.
Saka on this right outside the box. Plays it back, Bellerin. Goes for a deep cross. Pepe at the far post. Puts it back in, Lacazette. Oh, it goes just to the keeper. Just to the keeper. Sorry, mate. What was you saying?
Oh, God, what was it? James Ward-Prowse. Not as a market signing, but, just to obviously strengthen that midfield. I think he's a good player. Very underrated. I'm surprised no bigger club has gone in for him. I'm surprised. He's been there for years. Yeah, I agree with that to an extent, Nino. Pepe at Lille, he had free roam on the pitch like Sanchez did for us. Let him do what he knows. Let him do what he knows, what works.
Yeah. Well, at the moment, he ain't doing too bad. I know he scored the goal on that. I think his first touch needs to be much more on point for me, Diesel. For 75 million, let's be real. And
72, Tell, come on.
I mean, that really makes a really difference.
Silly me, Diesel.
But he's got to shine tonight to even get a chance of getting back in this team, because that's what I mean. Like we were saying, once everyone is fit, at the moment he won't get in that starting 11. So now he's got to work at it.
Yeah, he has. But if you notice, he's changed positions, isn't he? And he actually looks a lot better than what we've seen. Sometimes it just takes that little tweak, doesn't it? I get what Nino's saying, because I think when we got Pepe...
Hold up.
I see your face, gone.
On this right. Bellerin. Partey puts it back to Bellerin. It goes back to Partey.
Oh, Finchy. Oh, legend. One up the bum, no arms done.
Cedric, Smith Rowe. Come on, Smith. Cedric goes for a corner, cross, and Southampton has half dealt with it. They're playing themselves a lot into trouble by trying to play at the back here, Southampton. But now Danny Ings, his first touch was very poor, and we've got the ball, mate. What were you saying, Diesel? Sorry, mate.
I've just totally forgot what I was saying. I don't know. Mate, my memory span ain't that good.
Oh, what's a great ball.
No, it was about Pepe. I was going to say, because when we signed Pepe, Tell, I was looking at Pepe to be for us like Hazard was at Chelsea. And if you look at Eden Hazard, he had sort of like a free roam where we could just float, and obviously very hard to pick up and do damage on the pitch. So I get what Nino's saying, actually. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Try it. Yeah. But obviously I think he's better on the left. I think he's better. He's more unpredictable on the left because, you don't know what he's going to do. I think on the right he's too predictable.
He's working at the moment, mate. 22 minutes in this game. So
yeah. Ward-Prowse, he's like Letitia. He won't leave Southampton. Mate, if they put their money down, he will. I'm telling you. My guy, Sammy Elliott, thank you very much, mate, for the donation. Big up yourself. Sammy's put the FA will hold investigations on refs at the end of the season. I think they should.
They should have a VAR.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. Yeah, that's probably true, actually, because every week there's something going on. Jerk.
Ball comes into the box. Oh, Leno's kept a good save there, Leno. Good save. I think that's from Danny Ings, wasn't it? An header. All right, let's have a look. Southampton on his left-hand side. Ball comes in. Was it? No, it weren't Danny Ings. Who was that?
Yeah. I'm on cloud 9. I think Tony's put that. I'm on cloud 9 at the moment because I'm only 15 seconds behind you. Buzzing. Oh. David Brent, I'm not saying he's fat, but when he walks in the room.
Man City 2-0 up now. Cancelo has scored for Man City. West Brom 0, Man City 2. So they go top, Man City now.
What's the score? Is that what West Brom they're playing?
Yeah, West Brom 0,
Yeah.
Man City 2.
Who scored? Do you know?
Cancelo.
Oh, okay. Who scored the other?
Let me just consult my little black book.
Yep. But that's full up in itself. Or did you steal Claude's?
I need a bloody van to get that out of the room.
Do you know what I mean? You'd need DPD, wouldn't you? Oh, Gundogan. He's having a good season, you know.
Yeah. They're coming into their own at the moment now, aren't they, City? So, yeah, they go top.
Yeah.
So it's a foul here on Smith Rowe. Just inside Southampton's half. Play the ball out on this right-hand side to Saka. Oh, my God, Saka. Bad ball there, back to Bellerin. Now, Southampton bring the ball away. Come on, that's it. Keep them down there. Pressure on Lacazette. That's it. Go on. Now, go to the keeper. Go on. Oh.
What's the difference between a fox and a dog? About 8 points a lager. Yeah, it's so true. What was it that oh God, what was it Claude used to say? It's like going to bed with Megan Fox.
God's sake.
Going to bed with Megan. Sorry, going to bed with Megan Fox and waking up with Susan Boyle, wasn't it? Coutinho. Yes. Yes, mate. I've got the big yellow storage for that. Go on, Sam. When Southampton changed the point of attack, bellerin is asleep at the wheel.
Southampton, they've got a full up, coming over, trying. Oh, he's absolutely mucked it up. Southampton, who was that? Peters, I think, innit?
Carl Walker-Peters.
No, he's not on. Who is it? He's had that. Hold up. That was great play by Adams there.
Oh. Who was? Oh, that's is it Valerie? Yeah, Valerie. Valerie.
Valerie, is it? Yeah.
That's it.
All right, 28 minutes more or less gone here. Still Southampton 1, Arsenal 1.
Oh, Charlie, I can't read that out. Come on. I'll let Terry read it out.
You like them ones. You read it out. You read it out.
Hmm?
You read it out. Go on. You like them ones.
No, but when we get to the F word, I get a bit excited. There's all. My mate's wife has just had her appendix out, but had her fanny sewn up because she likes a bit on the side.
Southampton Armstrong there just had a chance. A bit round the post. Not defending as well as we have been lately, you know, in this game.
Oh, I just see that shot. I'm looking at Revolting. We go to him.
I don't know what's going on tonight. Yeah, defence ain't as looking as strong as it normally is.
Chris Finch, an IQ of 170, probably the smartest bloke I know. He once said, "How can I hate women? My mum's one." Squeal, piggy. You like The Office still?
I've seen some of it. I've not
Quality, man. I love it. Oh, Mohamed, come on, mate. Pepe is better than Kevin De Bruyne. I know which one I'd rather have, mate, and it wouldn't be Pepe.
Listen, Kevin De Bruyne is injured at the moment, and he's still better than Pepe at the moment. So,
Kevin De Bruyne's the best in the world in that position for me. He's class, can do everything.
Yeah. Southampton have got a free kick here, deep in their own half. And
cheers, Andy. Thanks, mate.
No, Partey's lost the ball. He tries to win it back. Oh, well done, Partey. Well done. He's won it back.
So I'm saying he can do that and all. Andy, thank you, mate. Andy85, much really appreciate that, mate. Get well soon, Claude. Looking forward to seeing you back. Love this channel. Terry Diesel, proper entertaining. Great debates too.
Thanks,
Exactly,
Andy.
So it should be. No
Appreciate
script here, mate. No script over here.
Come on, get it downfield now. Come on. Last sort of 5 minutes, Southampton's coming on strong.
Speaking of Lingard, Strings, Tony Blackwell, you two, you West Ham fans, let me know your thoughts on that, because it's looking like Lingard is going to West Ham on loan. So let us know your thoughts.
Well done, Pepe, there. He's just won a free kick there. Well done, mate. West Brom 0, Man City 3, Gunz scored again.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, come on, Arsenal. Go on, Lacazette. Go on. Keeper's dealt with it. What's going on? Why you give a free kick? Play on, ref, for God's sake. Partey in the midfield, plays it on this left hand, Cedric onto Pepe. Oh, goodness sake. What is he doing?
Oh, thank you, Alex. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate that. Alex Vincenzo, our friend. Top man. Thank you, mate.
Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it, mate.
Good deal for both. I think Lingard's I think he's rubbish, mate. I think West Ham can do better than that. But we shall see.
They might need an entertainer in the dressing room, do a bit of karaoke in that. That's about all he's good for.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Singing and dancing. That's all it is.
Want someone who can do the moonwalk.
Shit and all.
Yeah, exactly.
Pepe, Cedric. Got a throw in here deep in Southampton's half on his left-hand side. Come on, Arsenal. 33 minutes coming up, gone. Still Southampton 1, Arsenal 1. Pepe on the ball. Cedric. Oh.
I do, Andy. I think you'll still be here, mate. The summer's another question, but that's another question entirely. But I think you'll be here after January. I don't think we're going to let many go due to injuries and stuff like that. I think you'll still be here. I'd like to see him go on loan, but I don't think he will.
There's a lot of talk, isn't there, that him and Willett are going out on loan, but we'll have to wait and see.
You say that. I haven't heard anything about Reece Nelson in ages.
I see there's a couple of articles that have been out saying that they're going to go out on loan, but that's what I mean. Don't really read much into it until it happens.
We have to buy Ben Rama or Dawson before we can take on Lingard, but I'd take him. He will offer something for us.
Oh, go on, Saka through on goal. Play the ball.
Go on.
Go on, Saka. Oh, God's sakes. Unlucky. Oh, he should have played that a little bit earlier for me, Lacazette.
Come on, Alex. Always do the business. Come on, ching ching. Thank you, mate.
in at the minute. He's working hard.
Do you know if Tierney or Abba will be back for the Man United game? Tierney, I think, will. I don't think Abba will, mate. But we shall see.
Yeah.
Arteta's got no tactics, no playing style. If I told you to close your eyes, Tel, and I read it, and I said to you, right, have a guess which one in the chat said that, I guarantee you would not need 3 guesses, would you? I love Ricardo, man. He's oh.
And it weren't Ricardo one of the ones that was stating that we was having a relegation battle and a party, and that we're 15th, and he hasn't got over that yet. Hasn't got over it.
Del, come on, don't get triggered.
He hasn't got over it yet, the poor boy.
That's normally me who does that. As you can see, I've got no furniture. I'm just in an empty room. My thoughts are like Lingardinho will get his own statue outside the London Stadium and will smash the Canio's goal record. London boys clearly had a drink tonight. Yeah. Go on, mate. Odegaard is confirmed. Is it? Well, we know it's done, don't we? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be confirmed at this precise minute when we're playing. That's never happened before with Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's had his medical. It's all done, dusted, and we're just waiting for the surprise announcement. So when it happens, everyone looks surprised.
We've been told this from everyone else, everyone except Arsenal. Oh, to this club, it's always the worst kept secret in like world football, isn't it?
That's a joke. That's a joke.
Yeah, I do, Chris. I do. And if he doesn't, mate, then he's an idiot. To me, he's an absolute fool if he don't go. That tells me he's just happy to sit on the bench and earn his money. For his own sake, he needs to go.
Come on,
3-0 Man City.
Oh, for God's sake, he's trying to run through like 4 players there. Just play the ball.
Who's that?
Pepe.
No, he's obviously he's seen Partey do it and thought, yeah, anything he can do. Oh yeah, see, yeah.
Right, Lacazette was just standing there way beforehand, just play the easy ball. That's what I've been saying that for ages with him. Oh, David Luiz, what are you doing? He's give the ball away now to Walcott. Walcott, oh my God, that's why we sold Walcott. Good.
No, some fans want him back. Believe it or not. Oh, hang on. Oh my God, David Luiz. Yeah, I've just seen that. Oh, Walcott cut. Oh my God.
That's why we got rid of him in the first place. Oh, David Luiz just bloody. Oh. He's having a mare at the moment, David Luiz.
Guys, smash the likes, please. Like, subscribe, and share. Those 3 things, very, very important for us. So please, guys, smash the likes for us. I like Ricardo. He cures my insomnia. Yeah.
Come on, Laka. Great ball through. Saka's through. He's got around the keeper. Shoot.
Come on.
Get in there. Go on, Saka, my son.
Young Terence.
2-1 to the Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal. 39 minutes. Get in now. Come on.
Let's have a look at this. Oh, I've just seen it tell. Oh. Good goal.
Good goal, man. Good
Still
goal.
had a lot to do.
Well, that's what Lacazette should have done, more or less that. Let's have a look.
See that again.
Ball into Lacazette. Lacazette, look, first time Saka knew where he was going to be. Goes through, goes around the keeper. Boom. Straight in. And it just makes me wonder. I don't know why. I don't know why it came into my head, Diesel, but I just thought, would Werner put that away?
Oh, tell. Oh, look, he gets in between those two Southampton players there. His pace takes it past the keeper. Cool finish, composure. The composure, mate. Look, didn't panic with the keeper coming out. Bang.
No, well-deserved goal that from Saka. Well done.
Oh, I'll tell you, this boy's a talent.
Oh, fantastic.
Absolute talent.
Fantastic. And we're pressuring again. Go on, Lacazette. Smith Rowe, get out there, son. That's it. Go on. Yeah, make him play the
Bukayo.
Into Lacazette. Oh, that's got to be a free kick on Lacazette. For God's sake. What are you moaning at? You've gone right through him. Oh, my God. He's gone right through him and he's picking up the ball and moaning at the referee.
Do you agree with that, Tel?
What's that, sorry?
What Ricardo said.
Well, it's got to be, isn't it? It's got to be.
It's got to be. Yeah. I love you. Oh, God.
Come on, Lacazette. Don't run it off, son. Come on.
Exactly, Derwin. It's not enough, mate. It's not enough. Come on, girls. Come on, you girls. Come on, bitches. Oh, come on. Smash the lights. Come on.
Oh, that was unlucky. Oh, nearly got a ball right through three Southampton players there, Smith Rowe, but one of them just got their foot on it and put it out for a throw-in, just on the edge of Southampton's goal area. Cedric into Pepe, back to Cedric back to Pepe, down this left-hand side. Pepe's, go on, Pepe, go on, he's in the box.
Go on.
Plays it back. Cedric with a little dink.
Go on. Oh,
into Lacazette. Oh, is that a penalty? No, I don't think it is. I think Lacazette was looking for that. I think he was looking for it. I mean, they looked at it, but
I'm so reliant on you. Oh, hang on, I'm seeing it now. Oh,
now Southampton are coming down on this right-hand side. Ward Price.
Yeah, that's not a penalty.
That doesn't look like it, does it? He looks like
Lee Flanagan. It's a Xhaka Laka Saka special. Come on, ring-a-ling-a-ling, ring-a-ling-a-ling, hey. You see, Diesel, this is what Arteta can do with the young players. Come on, Ricardo. Joe makes me laugh, right? Because we're winning, I get questions like this. Are you starting to come around to Arteta?
Oh, unlucky.
No, Richard. I know. Like Richard's on a wind-up. Richard's all right. He's a nice bug. Big up, Rich. I hope you're well, mate. Mr. Bugs.
Hold up. Lacazette showing the replay here.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling.
No, never a penalty. He'd give him a little push, but nothing like, you know what I mean?
Nah.
He could have gone through there and had the ball, had a chance. That's what I mean. You know, stand up and just shoot instead.
Evidence.
I've got the evidence, yeah.
Warren loves that. I'm telling you, loves it. When you first said that, I was creasing up.
That's a free kick here, just outside the goal area.
Oh.
Yeah, there's the evidence, Diesel. Look.
There's the evidence.
What happened there? I thought we could have free kick. It must have been offside.
Oh, Inspector Terence.
Yeah, just get me one of them and all you. Whatever.
He is a gem, TH. Telling you, he's a gem, mate. Build the team around him. Players like him. That's the thing. Sometimes I think, you know what? How are we going to get Martinelli in the side? This is what I say. Saka's got to play on the right, and Martinelli, because I want to see them together. But because obviously they both normally play on that left side. one of them's got to. You know what I mean?
Saka's got to play on the right all the time, mate, to be honest now.
Yeah, I do. Saying that, Martinelli, I think in later life, mate, will eventually be a striker.
Maybe, yeah. Southampton have just got a chance here. Halfway in Arsenal's half, they've worked it over on this right-hand side. Cross comes in, deep. Bellerin has dealt with it, and Saka's bringing it away. Go on, now storm up, Saka. Come on. Oh, he played a bad ball into Smith Rowe there, Saka. Don't just nod your head though, Saka. Come on, you've got to get back. You would want to give the ball away.
Go on, Alex. It's not ABBA, it's Shabba. Ricardo, Terry got triggered with Claude's comments yesterday. I
didn't get triggered. I was just telling him how it is. Oh, that's go on. Well done. Come on, then. What 2 minutes of added on time here in the first half, people. And it's still Southampton 1, Arsenal 2. Really, it could be 3. Let's be honest. Lacazette should have scored that in the first minute.
Yeah, he should have scored that. But yeah, going in at 2-1 tell. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yep.
Yeah, just obviously more of the same in the second half. They do look dangerous, though, Southampton. When they come forward, they got so much pace in that team.
Cedric coming through it. Pepe, Cedric, just inside the box. Goes through, go on. Oh, goes out for a corner. Late corner for Arsenal. Well done. I'll tell you what, Cedric's having a stormer tonight, I think, and all. Again, on his left-hand side.
Yeah, I think he's got a point to prove, mate, after the other... Oh, do you know what? I like. Don't forget as well. This is Cedric's old team, you know. So that will obviously play a factor in it as well. He wants to show them, didn't he? Do you know what I'm saying? You know, I actually think he's not a bad player. Tell Cedric, I think he's all right.
A month ago when we was down and out. A month ago when we was down and out, and we was in that, you know, Ricardo's party.
Yeah.
When we were in Ricardo's party. Everyone was saying, Cedric and Mara, who were they? You know what I mean? Who were they? We paid $3 million for Mara, and Cedric couldn't even get in the team at Southampton. You know what I mean? Why have we got them? Why have we bought them? That's what everyone was saying a month ago. And now
they played 2 good games.
Look at everyone.
2 good games, all right? So let's be steady on. We all said the same about Mustafi.
That's it. That's half-time. Whistle's gone. Half-time, Southampton 1, Arsenal 2. To be honest, three good goals, Diesel.
Yeah. No, yeah. Exactly. But you know what, right? It's like you were saying, you know, that a lot of the players are playing well tonight, but that's a bit they have to tell, because if we'd had lost tonight, can you imagine all the crap that's going to go Arteta's way?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Let's be honest, it will, you know, and these players have got a point to prove to, because they got embarrassed the other day. If we're being honest, like it's the manner. Do you know what I'm saying? So they had a point to prove, and so far, let's have it right, because Southampton, right, you know, they're no mugs. Let's be honest, they are a good side.
Of course they are. I think what we've got to remember, Diesel, is that this weren't the squad that played on Saturday that made themselves look like mugs.
What's that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Sorry, I lost you there.
Yeah. No. I just said that what we've got to remember is that this team weren't the team that played on Saturday. These weren't the mugs that lost to that game. It was all our second-rated players, basically. Let's be real.
Yeah, but as Tony's right, actually. Hold on. We haven't won yet. It's true, mate.
It feels like it's Omar's birthday. Big up Omar, one of our first ever followers when we started, and he's still here, Omar. So big yourself up, mate. I've seen your photos. You only look about no lie. You only look about 8, mate. I'm not going to lie. Didn't he, Diesel?
Look young, didn't he? Young boy. Well, that boy looked so young, hunting. Come on, Omar.
Hope you're well.
Top man, Omar. Always been good to us, man. Always backed us from day one. Omar, you know, I don't forget things like that. But, you know, like that, mate. I remember all them chats that me and you have had on Insta, personal chats about life and that, mate. Love you, man. Love you.
Stop everything, Diesel. I'm going to stop what you're saying. Sorry, Omar. We love you, but I'm going to stop everything, right? Because you know why?
Oh, my God.
Laura Woods is in the house, Diesel.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Tell.
Hold up, Diesel. I just called myself down.
Do you know what I mean? Tell. I'll be 1 minute, yeah? I've just slid off my seat. Any second now, I'm waiting for Claude to just come in the stream.
Laura, you want to see my little puppies?
You want to see my anaconda? Big thing. Tell. Oh, mate, absolutely. Do you know what? If that was really her, I don't know what I'd do. I'll be saying, Terry, you need to send her that link and send it to her now. Get her on. Wet floor signs. True, Chris, isn't it? Oh, mate. Gorgeous. See, Terry, look, you're overconfident, Terry, and you're being arrogant. You've got to calm down. It's only half time.
Sorry, Ricardo. You know I listen to you, mate.
Oh, Birdman.
Oh, Bert.
What a waste of wood. It's like a bad carpenter. Oh, mate.
Oh, God.
There's some things you just don't joke about, man. Come on. When it comes to Yachty.
I've got to say, Diesel, right? We all love Claude, don't we? We all love Claude and we all wish him better and things like that. But I can't understand why people still put this.
I ignore it, Till. I ignore it. Like, no offense, but I don't know how much clearer we can be. Do you know what I mean? You know, I don't read them out anymore. I don't put them up on the screen anymore, Terry. I don't do it. I'm sorry. Come on.
Look, you know, we love the man. We want him back as quick as possible too. But you know what I mean? I think even if we had it on our foreheads, people would still ask Diesel.
Dirty old man. Archie, me and Terry, we're like Stan and Jack from on the buses. Dirty. Oh God. Terry, behave yourself. It's not like she's Arteta. You have a laugh, in you.
Exactly. Listen, you know, it's
my missus just asked me why do I have a big smile on my face. Because I'm in the same chat room as Laura Woods. And your point is, go on, Chris, tell her, mate, tell her. Tell her what.
God.
It wasn't. Oh, sorry, go on. Yeah, he will, and Andy. I'm surprised he's not here already, mate. Yeah, I used to love that. that still comes on, and it comes on UK Gold, isn't it? Yeah, brilliant. I think it was him and Paul Whitehouse, wasn't it? Those two.
Someone sent me one the other day again when there's Harry and what's his name, Paul Whitehouse standing there as football managers and that, and they're standing there, and there's a girl interviewing them, and she's like going all through the tactics, saying, you know, how well do you think you've done, and blah blah blah, and they're just standing there, not answering. And then she said, like, no. They said, like, she said, are you going to answer at all? He said, no, go and get the man guy. Go get the man interviewer. Because it was a woman interview, you know what I mean? Like years ago, that's what it was, wasn't it? You know what I mean? But unbelievable.
Mate.
Oh, they're just showing the goal again on the replay of Southampton one. That's a good goal. Good half volley, that. Armstrong. What's that? If Arsenal score one more, should be 3 points. Oh, then it'd be finished. Actually, I want to see the. Let me get it up on the screen. You can see.
Oh, mate, I love the Carry On film, Stavo. Carry On Abroad, my favourite one. Followed closely by Carry On Camping. Big up Terry, we are big up Terry, we are winning. Come on, Bruce.
Come on, Brucey boy.
Mate, me no, I don't miss about, bruv. I'm always prepared, yeah.
There we go, Diesel. It is the table live at the moment. So why not? Hold up. Let me go back a minute. I know they don't do it live on. So I'll take that one off because they don't do it. That really winds me up. On the actual website, they don't do it a live table, but on your mobile, it's live.
Yeah, I think, yeah. I don't even think it's instant after the game's won.
No, it's live on your phone. Look, because Man City at the top.
Oh, okay, as it stands, yeah, that's as it stands right now.
Yeah, this is how it stands right now. So we've got Man City, obviously, top with 41. Man United, second on 40. Leicester in third on 38. And they're all on the same games. And they've got one game, obviously, in hand over West Ham. But West Ham, look at them. Look, fourth place on 35.
Tell, what's a season they're having, Tell? Seriously.
Mate. Look, above Liverpool, the champions. At the moment, that's, you know what I mean? Liverpool on 34, but they've got a game in hand. Spurs have got 2 games in hand over West Ham. They're on 33. But we're up, look, eighth place, son. Above Villa, above Chelsea, above Southampton.
8th. Woo!
But don't you remember, Diesel? Don't you remember when we was 15th? Don't you remember? You know, we lost 8 games. We lost 8 games. We was 15th. Don't you remember?
I do remember, mate. And then we had six easy games on paper in a row, and you know, we've won. Listen, let's wait until the end of it. Let's just see. Let's not jump the gun. Let's not jump the gun. Because we both know, Tell, few wins on the bounce, these players go home thinking, yep, that's my job done. And then let's just, you know what I mean? We've got some tough games coming up, you know, so it's very dangerous to sit there, and say, well, look at us now. Look, you know, what you're saying there, because we're doing this, we're doing that. Yeah. If we've got some tough games coming up, mate, and I'm not one, you know me, it's not my style to sit here and say, what was you saying, Terry? On the 26th of January, on that stream we did. What was you saying? Yeah. What are you saying? You know me, I don't do that. But I know you do it to me. I'll allow you. But I don't need to do it because my mate Ricardo, right? My mate Ricardo does it for me, right?
You know what worries me the most about it, Diesel? Is the players not getting injured. That's what worries me the most. If we went into the Man United game and the Man City game and I knew that we had most of our players that are not injured, if I knew that our main players weren't injured, I would be, you know what I mean? You've got half a chance of going out there and winning the games. But, I mean, we've got Man United, when we got Man United Saturday, haven't we?
Yeah.
But we haven't got a game, so that ain't too bad then. So we haven't got a game in between now, have we?
That's mate. I'll tell you what. That's going to be very, very tough.
But what I mean is, Diesel, is that, you know, after tonight's game, if everyone comes out unscathed, we've got half a chance of going into that game with probably our best 11 that we could put out on the pitch.
Yeah, you say that. No, I get that, right? But it's not like we've got this best 11 here. The players you mentioned earlier on, Partey, you know, Gabriel when he's back, blah, blah, right? It's not a case of we've got that, that's our best 11. Yeah, granted it is, right? But then every other player we've got are like kids, or they're just, nationwide conference standard. Those players who are not involved in that best 11 are still full internationals. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but like, so as much as I put it, a lot of it goes down. Don't get me wrong. I'm not, but it's like I keep saying, that could be Mourinho. I know you won't believe me, but if that was Mourinho or Simeone, as much as I love these guys, I am looking at them thinking, hang on, we're paying you a hell of a lot of money. Yes, we can blame the players because they're just not doing it. They're not looking like they want it. But ultimately, that's got to come down to the manager. So whether that could be Simeone, Arteta, Mourinho, whoever, part of the manager's job, is putting the arm around the player and saying, look, you can be a good, you know what I mean? That, for me, it's not like Fergie and Wenger. These days, managers have got to be like therapists, psychiatrists, Do you know what I'm saying? Figuring out what players need to kick up the arse, what players respond better to an arm around the shoulder. Managers have got to figure all that out. You know what I'm saying? So when players aren't doing it, as much as we look at the players and say, well, you've let your manager down, which they have, on the flip side, you've got to delve a bit deeper into it and say, it's like what I said to you about Lampard. I loved his honesty when he said, look, they're not running hard. But then no pundit threw it back at him and went, why, Frank? Why not? You see these players every day in training. So why? You tell us why. Why they're not doing it for you? But no one would do that. No one's going to throw it. Do you know what I'm saying?
I totally get where you're coming from, Diesel. But them players, don't forget, most of them have been here for years now. And we need to get rid of them. All them players, most of them players that played on Saturday, let's be real, 3/4 of that team needs to be sold.
What, the team on Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say 3/4 of that team needs to be sold. You had a couple in there, obviously. Gabriel, all right, he had a bad game, but he's just coming back from injury or whatever. We ain't going to just say that one game he needs to go. Do you know what I mean? That's ridiculous. It's absolutely pathetic. You know what I mean? Martinelli didn't have a great game either, but he's just come back from injury too. Do you know what I mean? And obviously Cedric. And at the moment, you would probably say Saka and all, because we haven't got anyone else at the moment.
I get that, but look, so you know how much I love Martinelli, right? Yeah, and I've seen a few fans saying he was our best player. I thought he was shocking. Right? And as much as I like a player, no player for me is exempt from criticism. Yeah, I thought he was
on your phone, but they're showing the Man City goals at the moment. I don't know if you want to. That's a great goal, the first one.
No, I've got Hasenhüttl on my phone at the moment. Which would make you feel worse? United winning, mate. Mark. Hello, Mark B. Hope you're well, mate. I hate United with a passion more than Spurs. So United winning would hurt me more. So yeah, that's just me, mate.
Sorry, it weren't the goals, Diesel. They scored just before half time. Mahrez has scored 4-0. Man City.
Blimey, who was it? Someone in the chat, was it Steve RFC7 who said 4-0 to Man City? You've called it so far. Ricardo, Terry, search for him.
The Real score. Are they playing tonight? They're not playing tonight. But they've gone down, haven't they? They've gone down, haven't they, Ricardo? I've noticed how you haven't noticed them for a couple of weeks. And is that because they've gone down in the table? They're out the top 4 now. But he's in his best position. He's in his best position at the moment.
Stop poking the bear.
And that's fifth. He's in fifth. He's in 5th place, Diesel. So that's his best position. So, you know what I mean? I'm surprised he hasn't brought it up before. No, seriously, Diesel, we're kicked off for the second half. I just want to ask you a question then about what you just saying, right? So you're saying that, it's down to the manager to get these players playing and things like that, yeah? So was it the manager's fault on Saturday that he picked that team and they went out and done that and they lost, right? So is it the player's fault or the manager's fault? And at the moment, the manager's changed it and put his best team out tonight to win this game. So would it be the players that's won it, or would it be the manager that's won it, or would it be all of them?
No, to me, it's always a bit of both, Till. No, it's not. It's not. To me, it's a bit of both. If we win tonight, if we win this game, right? I know we're winning now, as Tony rightly said, you know, we're winning. We haven't won. Big difference, right? If we win, you have to credit the manager and you have to credit the players, right? And that's not even being a flip-flop, you know. But look, games, do you know what I mean? We can only comment on what we watch, on the games we see, right? The game we lost on Saturday, it's a mixture of both. I don't get why people think I'm saying it's 100% art. Not you, Tel, but like it's solely art. I've never said that. You know, if you watch the stream back, it's a bit of both. But ultimately, Arteta's the captain. He's the leader. He's the manager. You know what I mean? It comes down to, in any job you do, if you're a manager and your team is letting you down, but your boss above you is looking at you, not your team. It's always about a chain of command. That's how it's always been, Till. Do you know what I'm saying? So why is it any different in football? You know, so they will look at him, right? You said it yourself, Till, like the other day. You feel a bit sorry for Frank, right? Because a lot of what's going on there, like, in my opinion, it's not really his fault. Right, I reckon a lot of those players who played don't forget, he played alongside some of these. He would have known more than anyone what makes these players tick. Yeah, but for whatever reason, they weren't doing the business for him, and ultimately, it fell on Frank. Rightly or wrongly, he's paid to get the best out of that team. If he's not doing it, he's got to go. That's harsh, but that's the name of the game, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's the name of the game. It's no different to Arteta here. So on Saturday, yes, it was the players' tell, but they might have walked out onto that pitch with the wrong mindset. But that mindset's got to come from the manager.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's got to come from the manager. That's what I loved about George Graham.
This is the reason why I say that, right? That's what I was saying about Frank Lampard. You brought Frank Lampard up. You know, let's be real. He was playing Werner. Is it, you know? So are we saying then that he's coached him, right? Since Werner's come to Chelsea, he's coached him to miss open goals?
No, of course not.
Exactly.
But we've seen aubameyang miss sitters. I don't hear anyone sort of coating off Arteta for that. You know,
sometimes I think we're too quick. All of us, just to say, well, the manager needs to, you know what I mean, coach him a bit better, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but tell. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You might agree. You might have. I get it. I know it's harsh, but I understand that Chelsea model. I understand how Roman works, right?
Straight at Leno, and Leno saved it. Sorry, mate.
Right, when you spend that amount of money, you want your success. You want your money's worth, essentially, right? I get why he was sacked. Was it harsh? Yes, it was harsh. But I separate Frank, the player, to the manager. Two totally different things, yeah? But let's be honest, Tel, right? Even if you, deep down, agree with me or you agree with what Roman did, you can't come out and say that, because if you do, I'm going to jump on you about, well, hang on a minute, so the Arteta thing, what's different? Right, so even though there's a little part of me that thinks that you deep down, you'll never tell me, but deep down you do agree with me a little bit, right? And you can see why Roman sacked him, but you can't say it, because if you say it, that makes you it makes you a hypocrite. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know why I can't do that, right? Because
and I'll bet you money that Ricardo agrees with me.
Right? If the fans had their way, let's be real, United would have sacked Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, right? They would have sacked him earlier on in the season when he was going for his poor run. Now, we could say hypothetically, if Tuchel come in, right?
I told you he's ran there. Oh, Claude, please go easy. We could say
hypothetically, Diesel, that Tuchel could have come in at Man United and he would have been top right now. But we can't say that because we don't know what would have happened. But what we can say is that Man U backed their manager, right? They backed their manager and look where they are now. That is facts. Let's not go on ifs and buts and hypothetically. What Man United done was they stuck with their manager through that torrid time at the moment, and everyone slating him, not just us, but their own fans. A lot of them wanted him sacked, said he wasn't good enough, and look where they are now. So that is why I think, like I said, with Chelsea, if Werner had scored 2 of them open goals, they would have been in that top 4, and they wouldn't even be talking about sacking Frank. I'm sorry, they wouldn't have done. If they were in the top 4, there would be no talks now of sacking Frank Lampard.
Yeah, but what you seem to forget is, right? You mentioned Ole Gunnar Solskjaer there, right? Similar to Arteta, similar to Frank. These clubs are lucky, that there are no fans in the stadium at the moment, right? So, because I'll be honest, if there were,
why are they lucky? Because they're top now.
Huh? No, hang on. See, they're top now. Listen, 2 months ago, this manager, right, according to a lot of Man United fans and Arsenal fans, Solskjaer was crap, rubbish, not good enough, right? Man United have got a poor squad. Now they're top. In the space of 2 months, they've gone from being a poor squad to being absolute, top class. Solskjaer is now, I'm not saying you, but Solskjaer is now like, the best thing since sliced bread. All of this.
There's no one in the middle. It's open goal again. He's around the keeper. Oh, it's unlucky. Where was that there? He should have been there for that. God's sakes. That was unlucky there. Smith Rowe went round the keeper and sort of put it in the box, but there was just no one in the middle. Now Southampton. Cedric, well defended, Cedric. Well done, mate.
You know that some of the players were. Yeah, agree, Tony. Agree. Hello, Tracy. How are you?
If a results business, then why hasn't Ollie been sacked and why hasn't Arteta been sacked and things like that? That's what I'm saying. The game is changing again now. To be honest, I think it's changed.
Tell you, right? Don't. So this is the thing, right? It's all about, with a lot of fans, it's short memories, right? Because a lot of people, right, would probably. I said to you, the other week, I couldn't care less that Man United are top. I still think Solskjaer's a poor manager. He should not be in a job like that. That is possibly the biggest club in world football, right? He's done nothing to warrant that, in my opinion. Just because he's top, right? That doesn't change. In 2 months, I'm going to change from he's crap to, oh my God, what a manager. No. Do you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
What if he does with
if he wins it, right, good luck to him. But he's won it in a season, where the quality of this Premier League has been absolutely poor. Man United, right, that is the poorest team I've seen in all my years watching football. And that is top.
Right,
that is top.
So in a way, what you're saying, if you think about it, he would have done a fantastic job then. He would have done even better. If
this was a normal, my opinion.
Season, what I'm saying is, you just said this. You think this is poor Man United squad that you've seen, and
which is why I think we can get top 4. That's why I keep saying that. If it was a normal season, no.
Ollie, what I'm saying is, if you think it's a poor season, then really he would, and he's won the league. Doesn't matter if it's a poor season by everybody else. He would have done fantastic. Oh, bloody hell! The ball come in, and I think it was Pepe put his left foot out, but he's gone far post again. Hold up, Bellerin running down the right.
These was acceptable for Arsenal to be A+ by West Ham. Managers appointed at the same time, and West spent much less than Arsenal. Tracy, I agree, but people don't see it like that, Trace. They don't see it like that. I'm glad that obviously Claude unties you so that you could type this message out. But I agree. I think David Moyes deserves a lot of credit for the job. He won't get it because it's David Moyes. It's that snobbery again, like I keep saying. It's a snobbery. If they carry on like that, right, from now to the end of the season, he is in with a big shout of being manager of the season. I'm sorry, because a lot of people thought West Ham would get relegated, right? For him to be where they are, and they've had tough games as well. Tough games, and they put it out the bag.
He's fought COVID and all.
Yeah, exactly. And he's fought COVID as well. He's fought COVID. I'm not a lover of David Moyes, but listen, credit where credit's due. Let's be honest. He's done brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But that won't get mentioned, Tracy. They won't, because it's David Moyes. It won't get mentioned.
Hold up. As much as what we're saying, right, there's still 19 games to go yet. Still 19 games. This is what I mean. You know what I mean? This is the reason why I say that, right? Is because when we say, "Oh, we're up to 8th now," and you know what I mean, Liverpool are down. Oh, but there's still 19 games to go. There's still 19 games to go. But because West Ham and all these teams are doing fine, you know, doing brilliant, they say, "Oh, but you know, they're above Arsenal at the moment. You know, they should never be." Blah,
Yeah.
blah.
No, you're right. Which is why I just said if they're still there towards the end. Yeah, you heard me say that, innit? But
Listen,
if they are, then yeah, he deserves all the accolades.
Season, Diesel. They've had a fantastic season at the moment. And I want them there more than bloody Liverpool and Man U and Man City and all that.
I'm not jealous. I'm pleased for them, mate. I think they deserve it. I think their fans have been through the mire, probably worse than us. You know, it's very similar to us to West Ham in regards to they loved Upton Park, we loved Highbury. They were promised, you know what I mean? You know, all these promises when they moved and that stadium got knocked down, their board haven't, lived up to it. Neither of ours. There's a lot of similarities there, Till. What I like about West Ham is they are, when it really comes to the crunch, they are a united fan base, in my opinion. They are. They will get together and march and, do you know what I mean? We will never do that. We won't.
Looks like David DeWeese is coming off here. Looks like he's got injured. Is he? Oh no. Looked like he was walking off there, so he was down on the floor, but he's carrying on.
He's a bit. Go on, Trace. Terry, it's the results business. The manager gets to. Yeah. Be lovely to sack all these players, but it just won't happen. Much easier to get rid of one man. I'm
trying to think of some sort of movement on the bench.
Well, with passion. I've never even seen a Spurs fan in person. They just don't exist. Mark, whereabouts you from, mate? Let us know where you're from. I've never seen a Spurs fan. Do you know what? This is what I'm saying. Spurs, right? Spurs are nowhere near as big as what we are globally. They're not, as a fact.
Man City 5. Man City 5-0 now. Sterling.
Oh, he's in my team as well, fantasy team. I've not been following that at all, if I'm honest.
Oh, come on, Cedric. Just inside the box.
Go on.
Play it across. Oh, my God. Pinball in the box. Southampton has sort of cleared it off.
Go on, young Flanagan. Wearing him out. We need him back fully fit, Trace.
He's made a couple of little appearances, hasn't he? The last couple of days with the voice appearances, and he's been totally out of breath, Trace. So come on, just let him have 5 minutes, Trace, please.
Ricardo, I've sort of prepared myself for that, mate, because I know I'll get a phone call and I'm going to have to drop whatever I'm doing, go around to Terry's house and console him for the whole day and night. So yeah, I'm just waiting for that day to come, mate. Inconsolable.
Just imagine the other way.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Just imagine it the other way. Right? Just imagine it the other way, which is a really big ask, obviously, this season. But we got to the Europa League final and we finished 5th or above. I mean, what would people do then with the Emery argument? What would they do then?
You know, it's a good question. You know what it is, right, Tel? There's a lot of people, if we're honest, and I will say this, right, to your credit, yeah? There are a lot of people who do not like Arteta, and I mean, they don't like him. They don't like him as a man, a manager, whatever it is, right? Yeah. When he does something good, yeah, don't matter. They don't like him. He can't win, right? He can't do it with a lot of the not everyone, right? Because as much as you say the Arteta out and blah blah, there's also a large section of this fan base who are Arteta in, right? It's not the case of everyone wants him out. It's very 50-50 for me. If anything, I think it more slightly leans towards Arteta in, right? But obviously it changes week to week with results, etc., that's just what us fans do, right? I've always said to you, for me, it's not personal. For a lot of fans, it is. For whatever reason, so when you hear like Aaron Ramsey and a couple of others coming out saying, oh, not sure about him coming in as manager, because, you know, then they say he used to be arrogant, he used to be this, he used to be that. A lot of fans hear that, take it to heart and think, oh, Well, if Aaron Ramsey said it, it must be true then. I don't want him.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of it's hearsay. I mean, no one knows what he's like. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't rate him, but in a way, I hope he proves me. If he does tell, then I'll listen. You know me. I did it with Jack Grealish. I got that so wrong, and I'll sit on it and hold my hands up. But for me, it's a win-win because as much as I'm doing that, sorry, I was wrong. You know, he's just, you know what I mean? He's doing the business for the Arsenal. So for me, it's not really a loss, is it, for me? Do you know what I'm saying? I want him to prove me wrong. But
great ball through, Saka, come on. Saka and Lacazette got up against three, cuts inside, goes for the shot. Oh, my God. And it's gone. But Laka really should have gone a bit further up there for me. He might have got on the end of that if he carried on running. I don't blame him for having a shot, though. But it was not on target.
Yeah, I'm 62-19, 62-20. I've just seen it now. Saka's on the ball. Oh, yeah. Yeah. David Brent. No, it's not about C blocking, cock blocking. All right. You know that's Claude's ting.
Left hand side. Oh, Smith.
Anyway, David, I'm next. I'm next. Claude's promised me. Two-man job and all that.
Walcott was on his right-hand side. Ward-Prowse plays it in the middle.
Oh, Seattle. Oh, nice one, Mark.
Ah, nice.
Place I definitely want to go to, mate.
Yeah.
9 games for everyone, Terry. Not only for every other team. Breaking news. Tracy has been admitted to hospital with a slipodectomy. Yes, Claude, beating it, mate.
Come on.
Beaten on. Do you know what, Imran? It's not a bad point because I've heard a lot of people say this. The best Arteta will do is a Brendan Rodgers, and prepare the team for our version of Klopp. What is the 3-year plan? It's not going to happen, guys. Let's not be delusional. You know what? A lot of people have said that Arteta is going to have, say, 2 or 3 years, shape it, and then the big man's going to come in after and actually take us to the next level. That's what a lot of people have said. If you look at Frank Lampard, right, sort of similar, isn't it, Tel? He come in, laid the foundations, brought some kids through. Because I actually thought he had a lot of credit last season. A lot of those kids who he brought through, he's saved Chelsea a lot of money, you know, if you're looking at it like that.
Yeah, Diesel, that was for me, the worst thing that happened to Lampard was this transfer embargo coming back, finishing. Because when that was in place and he had to use the kids and that, obviously his man management was brilliant because look how Chelsea was playing last year with the kids. Yeah. And then all this money and he's gone out and, you know, fan pressure, I suppose, club pressure of spending loads of money all the time. You know, sometimes it doesn't work. And it hasn't worked for Chelsea at the moment. But my argument was, with the reason why I was upset with why Frank left, is because let's be real. And it is real. No top manager wanted that job why they couldn't go out and buy players. Oh, my God, Southampton, he's gone through. Oh, not Southampton, what's his name? Danny Ings went through there. Oh, he went past about 2 or 3 players, and I think it's gone out for a corner. But yeah, no top manager wanted that job at the time at Chelsea because they couldn't go out and buy the players that they wanted, and it was going to last for 2 or 3 years. Yeah,
see, I don't believe that. I genuinely think they wanted Lampard. I don't think it was a fallback option, or they thought, oh, we'll have to give it. He's the only one. I think they wanted him to. I do. Diesel, they've got the money to go out and get whoever they want. You know what? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But I think they tried a different.
Was on the top of their list. Come on, he can't be. He can't be Diesel.
For sentimental reasons, though, Tel. That's what I'm saying. Listen, whether there was a transfer embargo or not, if Roman's got to chuck on an extra 2 or 3 million onto that salary, no manager's going to turn that down. And Roman is the type. If he wants you, he will go all out to get you. So I don't think it was a case of no one wanted it, right? Money shouts tell, right? Come on, you know that, right? And if you say, look, you won't have any money for a season, but next summer I'll give you 250. No, come on, Sal. Most managers are going to think, you know what? For the sake of a year, if I'm going to get that, yeah, I'll have a bit of that. Come on, man.
Great news. Martinelli's coming on. Martinelli's coming on. We're just waiting for the ball to go out to see who's going to take off.
Keep this job alive. Yeah, Delwyn, I agree with that, mate. Yeah, they've just got good individual players who have moments, shall we say, and I think that's what saved him. Agree. Chelsea, big club. They don't dilly-dally with substandard managers getting millions of pounds to fail. Unfortunately, some Arsenal fans would give managers less than Lampard 3-year pass. Yep. Our fan base so decided.
By a free pass. I don't understand that. Why would you give Arteta a free pass? So there were some fans that still wanted them to stay.
No. Arteta actually can't do nothing right. Yeah, that's true, Chris. It's very much. Go on. Sorry.
I'm saying that there was. I don't understand why we're giving Arteta a free pass. There was some fan. Well, there was quite a lot of fans that still wanted them to stay.
Fans will give managers less than Lampard 3 years. Unfortunately, some Arsenal fans will give managers less than Lampard. Lampard 3 years. Unfortunately, someone. Is it me? I'm being silly, innit? Unfortunately.
They don't dilly-dally with substantial managers getting millions of pounds to fail.
True.
Obviously, what he's saying is that, you know what I mean? He's gone out and that's his downfall. That is his downfall. He's going out spending all that money on, what was it? How many players did they get in, Diesel? 5, 6 players?
Yeah, but you know what I would say, Tel? I've heard from a reliable source. I always wanted to say that.
Martinelli's coming on for Pepe. Pepe's coming off. Martinelli's coming on.
No, so Pepe's done. He's had a good game tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't done too bad. He's not done fantastic for me, but he's been a lot better than what he has done.
Yeah, well, he can build on it. He's done what he's had to do. What was I going to say to you? What was I talking about?
Lampard, wasn't it? The players.
Oh, yeah. A reliable source.
What's going on here? Why is the referee going over to Pepe for? He's booked Pepe. He must have booked Pepe for taking too long coming off the pitch. But I think what it is Smith Rowe is down on the floor.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing this.
He's down on the floor, so I hope he ain't. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying.
Smith Rowe, isn't it? Smith Rowe's on the floor.
Yeah.
What's happened here?
It looks like they're changing it. It looks like Smith Rowe's coming off. And Pepe's been booked for that.
Yeah, why's Pepe been booked for that?
I think he had his yellow card out. I'm sure he's booked Pepe for taking it on. Oh my God, Williams coming on.
You're joking.
I think Martinelli ain't coming off now.
Your manager, Tel?
Looks like he's got a couple of broken fingers or something, Pepe. He's got them strapped up, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. Couple of broken fingers.
Right, Smith Rowe's coming off. See what I'm saying? Now, is this just precaution or is he going to be out for the Man United game now on Saturday? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Arsenal fans wanted us to put our first team out in the FA Cup when they're saying we must get top 4 or he's got to get sacked. This is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? We haven't got a good enough squad to do all of this. It's playing out in real life here, right in front of us.
Yeah, but hang on. Look, we don't know the full story. We don't know what's happened.
Ridiculous.
Right, let's get the facts right. Let's get the evidence. All right, let's get the evidence.
I bet you any money he's out for Saturday's game now, Diesel. Bet you any money.
Well, I'm seeing him walk off. I'm struggling to see what's wrong with him. He's not limping. I don't get it.
I'm hoping it's just precaution, but you know, we all know what Arsenal's like. Let's be honest, and our players. Anyway, Smith Rowe has come off for William. Williams on the pitch. Oh, that's a great ball across. Saka on this right-hand side inside the box. Plays it across. Lacazette! Get in there!
All right, let me see this.
He's gone into the post. Come on, that guy, get up. I think he's laughing. He looked like he was in agony, but
Tell who done that ball? That was a class ball.
Yeah,
was that Cedric?
I think it might have been Cedric. Hold up, let's have a look.
Don't tell me Lacazette's injured now.
Well, yeah, it's Cedric. What a ball for Cedric here. Look at that. I'll tell you what, I think I'd give him man of the match at the moment, Cedric.
Yeah. All right, let me see that again.
Saka,
goal.
Get in there, 3-1. Oh, Ricardo wants to celebrate now, Diesel. He wants to celebrate now. Look at that.
Oh, what a ball.
And don't forget, I mean...
I'll tell you something. Lacazette, you see him like go flying to that post?
Yeah. Get in there.
He would have felt that.
Andy, you're right, mate. Cedric has been fantastic today.
Yeah, he has.
Southampton look like they're making 2 substitutions at the minute. Just trying to see who's coming on and off.
Okay,
Walcott's gone off. And Danny Ings has gone off.
There's a gender.
Danny Ings has gone off, though. That's quite good news for us, isn't it, surely, Diesel?
What's that?
Danny Ings has gone off and all.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Walcott's just gone off, hasn't he?
Yeah, Walcott and Danny Ings.
Danny Ings-Zaghi. Adam. Oh, hang on. Who's this? Someone else is coming.
Lundulu and Ings for Watts.
Cool. This boy's coming. He looks young, doesn't he?
Oh, I think that's Watts, isn't it?
Christ, looks about 9-10.
Come on, that's it. That's it. Pressure. Well done. Keep it up. 75 minutes gone. Southampton 1, Arsenal 3. Exactly, Alex. Keep going, mate. Keep going. It's still 0-0. That's how we
expect some more. I don't get why Martinelli was due to come on and then he's not for Willian. I don't get that.
Pepe was coming off, so Martinelli would have went on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's, you know what I mean? I'm just saying that was obviously the idea, but he's obviously brought Willian on to play in that midfield for some reason. I ain't got no idea why. I'm not happy with that.
Yeah, cheers, James. Yeah, no, it would be, mate. Climb up the table.
It's another from our... What's that? Sorry.
So he's trying to...
Oh, well done, Pepe. Go on, son. Go on, son. Go on, boy. Oh, that was unlucky. He took on about bloody 3 players there, and he still won the ball back, and now he's won a foul. Well done, Pepe. Oh, for God's sake.
Shit, that ball from Lacazette. Good pass.
Oh, my God. Party's down there.
They're probably just biding time, mate. 15 minutes left. I'll tell you what, I'm not just saying this, mate. The Arsenal players, they look knackered. A lot of them. Running out of steam. Pepe looks knackered.
Cedric, look, having a laugh with Saka. I like that. They seem to have a good understanding, them two.
I ain't seen that yet. Let's have a look.
Oh, look at that. Again, they're showing it. Yeah, see, look, Chris Davis is saying Pepe should get his yellow card taken off. I'm sure he got yellow carded for that. And it weren't even his fault. It was Arsenal, like, you know, the bench fault. Part 8 is off here. He's
Is he?
off. Yep. So we could be another 2 players down for Saturday.
Right.
Let's hope caution.
Thomas Partey never got injured before. You know that, Tel. He was never injured at Atletico yet. He comes here. There is something not right. I'm telling you, mate. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Look into that medical team. How many players have we had injured, Tel, right? On the warm-up to the game on the pitch. They pull a muscle or something. So then we've got to do a last-minute thing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I've been saying this for ages, Diesel. Do you know what I mean?
Have you got work tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll let you off.
No, I've got work tonight. Oh, ball out here to Saka. It's right-hand side. Oh, I was unlucky. Try to take it. Come on, go on. Play it out. Oh, you were lucky there, Pepe. Right. So we're going to play we're going to play Man United on Saturday, the team at the top. And it looks like at the moment, hopefully it's just precautionary, but we're going to be 2 of our key players down already, Diesel. Who comes in for them?
I don't get it, mate. As Andy just said here, he's been back 5 minutes. 5. You know, it's I don't know. I don't understand it, mate. I just don't get it. I don't get it. If we're as you say, you know, in your opinion, we could get 4th tail. If we had a guarantee these players, our star players would stay fit the whole season, there's a good chance we could get. But if we're going to base it on that and on injuries, then I'm afraid we're going to need a lot more than 6, 7, 8 players.
Well, exactly. That's what I've been saying that for ages, Diesel. You know what I mean? And this is why I kept saying, you know, yes, on paper, we have got a good enough team to get top 4. I agree with that. You know, I've got no problem with that. But when you break it down, like I say all the time, and you look at the injuries that we pick up in nearly every other game, we haven't got the squad to do it.
Yeah. I mean, that's true, isn't it?
There it is.
They never get injured. They come here, they turn into glass. It's true.
I said it at the start before we even started, didn't I? It's starting. Oh, Southampton are inside the box. Oh, that's got to be a free kick, isn't it? Surely. Yeah, it's free kick, Cedric. Free kick. But yeah, I said that at the beginning, didn't I, Diesel? Do you know what I mean? I'm getting pissed off now with our players. You know what I mean? Injured every other game. It's ridiculous.
Apparently, cramp. Young Flanagan.
I hope it is Flanagan, mate. I hope it is.
We have an injury problem. Yeah, yeah, but Darwin, you say that, right? Yeah. This season, I make you right, but I'll tell you, you guys have been lucky injury-wise. Liverpool, the last 2-3 years, you've more or less been able, and they've played more or less the same team in the Premier League, the Champions League.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, you know,
But Diesel, when you've got 1 or 2, like they've, you know, don't get me wrong, over the last 3 years, you know, the year when they won the Champions League and the last year when they won the Premier League, you've got to pick up a couple of injuries. Everyone knows that. But if you've only got a couple of injuries with a great squad behind you, it doesn't matter, does it?
Tony, I told you I'd get in there, mate. I'm telling you.
Do you know what you done there? You jumped. Like you was just sitting there like that, and all of a sudden you was like that, and I'm thinking, what have we scored? Have I missed something? I can't be behind.
Yeah, I was going to say, no chance of that, mate, is it? No chance of that. Sammy, thank you, mate. Once again, Sammy was relying on you. Come on, Sammy Elliott. Thank you very much for your donation, mate, for the super chat. Sammy boy. Sammy's put injury has always held us back. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Facts. How many ex-Arsenal players have come out and said that, Tel?
Yeah, but on top of that, Diesel, injuries have held us back, but obviously over the last 16 years, it's the squad that's held us back too, because we haven't had the players to back up our best 11. Like I said to you, Diesel, if you was to be real now, answer me this question, yeah? When was the last time Arsenal had their best 11 out with a great subs bench? When was the last time?
No, but we've not had great players for God knows how long, Tel. God knows how long. However, what I would say, Arteta, No. I'm not just saying no. 'Cause if anything, I'm going to credit him here.
Offside, hold up, one.
Go on.
Well done, Aldian. Got back there. Well done, mate. Oh my God, David Luiz, you are so lucky. I think it was offside, but he was David Luiz. Yeah, go on, Diesel. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, sorry. Credit's the wrong word. I'm just going to throw him in this. Emery to a certain extent as well. I'm not going to count Freddie. He was only doing it for like 5 minutes. Arteta, and towards the end, even Arsene Wenger. You know, none of them, for me, sort of knew their best 11, Tel. I don't think Arteta really knows it even now. I think he's got a better idea now. I think a lot of it sort of fell into his lap. It's taken him a long time to do you know what I mean? I think when you look at Frank Lampard, he had the same issue. He's got an abundance of riches there, and he's got to try and fit all those players into 11 spots. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, and you can't keep superstars happy, not all of them. And I think.
Oh, come on, Southampton. They've got a chance here, Southampton. Well done, Saka. Why does he give a free kick for that? Oh, Southampton have got a dangerous free kick here. Let's have a look at this. Give a free kick here, and it's not even a free kick. That is poor. That is poor. He's done himself, the player. He's running to Saka.
Yeah, that's not a free kick. Let me have a look at it. Yeah, their players miscontrolled the ball, and as a result of that, Xhaka's got his leg.
'85th minute here. It's Southampton 1, Arsenal 3. Southampton got a dangerous free kick just outside Arsenal's goal area. Just on the right-hand side of the goal, this is.
You're feeding the madness.
Ward-Prowse looks like he's going to take it. There's no one else around him. He's got the ball himself. Bellerin's laying on the floor to stop the low ball.
Exactly, Chris. They had a result with injury. When you think of how Liverpool play, that high intensity, right, and they keep that up for 90 minutes, the fact that they went 2 or 3 years, right, without any major injuries, I mean, that's incredible.
Well,
let's be honest.
Yes, well done. We got rid of it.
Yeah.
Got rid of it. Yes.
Yeah, so I keep hearing this. Apparently, we've signed Odegaard and he's injured. If that is true and that is the case, look, I haven't even got the energy to trigger or row with you. But if that is the case, once again, I'm looking at this manager. I'm sorry, you know, you're looking at what, five months. He hasn't played. He's played what, 300 minutes all year, all season. Sorry, he's going to take him a month to get up to speed. That makes it 4 months. If he's injured, if that's true, and that's if, then I'm sorry. That's for me. That's what's his name? Tell. Who did we get with a back injury?
Karlstrom.
Kim Karlstrom. That's it. It's why I don't get that. I don't understand it. And even you of all people, even you must think, actually, yeah, on that I disagree with you, Deez, on a lot of things, but if that is true, then I'm inclined to agree with you on that, because that makes no sense. We're bringing this player in to help out Smith Rowe and to add to the team and to fill in. If he's injured, so we're taking a player, paying his wages, and for what?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Look, I at the moment, I'm not getting carried away because obviously it's just rumour talks again.
That's what I said.
And,
If it's true, yeah.
We will find out. We will find out by the weekend, because obviously we've signed him if he's in the squad or whatever. We'll know, because obviously he'll come up on the Arsenal.com with the injuries. So we will find out very, very shortly. So if it's true, then I won't be happy that we've bought a player that's injured and going to be out for a few weeks.
Oh my God, David Luiz is a mess tonight.
Yeah, he's not been great tonight.
No,
I certainly agree. But give Arteta his due and David Luiz his due. Like we always say, Diesel, he had 2 good games before that in the league. Him and Holding looked very, very strong. So why not keep your place tonight? But after tonight, I would bring Gabriel back.
Yeah. I think he's got to come back eventually. I don't know why he was dropped, if I'm honest. I know he had a poor game on the weekend.
Oh yeah. No, I think that's what it was. I think because the last 2 league games, David Luiz and Holding have played really well. I think they've done what they needed to do.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, going forward, I think going forward it's going to be Gabriel and Murray. I think that's who Arteta. That's his number one partnership.
Yeah.
Obviously barring injury, but yeah, I think those. And to be honest, Murray's impressed me. I think he has so far. I think Murray's been all right for me. I'm not even going to knock him. I think he's been all right.
I think, to be honest, they've been slow burners. Let's be real, because obviously we didn't see a lot of them injured when we got them. But when they've come in, Murray's played really well, and Cedric at the moment, he's had. You know what I mean? I've seen him 3 games out of 2 now. He had a poor one really on Saturday, but let's be real. I mean, it was the team he was playing with too. But just to let you know that Saka's been given man of the match, according to me.
Well deserved. Yeah, it was between him and Cedric. Either or.
Yeah, but Pepe's got a good chance here. Go on, son. Just go for it. Go on. He cuts in the middle, cuts back out again, goes with the left foot chip. Oh, just over the bar. Just over the bar. But let's not get carried away. You know what I mean? He ain't had a bad game tonight, Pepe, but El Nini's having a go at Redmond here.
Xhaka kicking the young youth.
Yeah, they're still going at it. Who's been booked here now?
Oi, London boy, what's wrong with my curtains? A month ago, they were white. Terry, am I allowed to celebrate?
Oh, I wasn't allowed to celebrate a few weeks ago, Ricardo. You picked up on it, son. You picked up it. Why are you celebrating? It's only West Brom or whatever we was playing. It's only this team. It's only that team. But now, because he's winning, look, we're going to see Joe Willock. Willock is coming on for the last 4 minutes of injury time, Diesel. He's going to be coming on.
Yeah. Game's won, mate.
All by David the Weed. Oh, I was unlucky. Pepe should have got there.
LG 92. Hope you good, mate.
Isn't it surely? Valerie took bloody Willian out there. Oh my God, he's just gone run right into his knee.
Oh, what's a ball by David Luiz? Oh, unlucky.
He should be booked for that.
Oh, hang on, I've just seen this. Hang on, let me have a look. Jan Valerie. All right, slow motion. Let's have a look.
Willock has come on for Pepe. Pepe is off. Willock is on.
Looks like I alluded to me. Players or Arteta masterclass, Tel?
I don't think it's been a masterclass. I mean, it's been a good game. Do you know what I mean? But it's I think what you've got to look at is like what I said. You know, most Arsenal fans. Hold up. Oh, Lacazette, that was unlucky there. Most Arsenal fans, let's be real, Diesel, and I think you would agree with me on this. I'm not saying you personally, but I'm just saying most Arsenal fans that wanted Arteta out, right, were saying that if he didn't get top 4, then he needs to be sacked. They weren't bothered about the FA Cup. Let's be real. Wasn't bothered about the FA Cup. If you go back to the beginning of the season, everyone was saying FA Cup is lovely, it's nice. If we win it, it's great, but it's meaningless, really, in the way that we can't get European football from it or like the Champions League or top 4, right? So most Arsenal fans that wanted Arteta out kept saying if he doesn't get top 4, then he's got to be sacked. That was what everyone was saying, right? So if you go down the road like that and you think like that, what he done on Saturday was he played a different team, a team that he thought might be able to get a result to save the best players for the league to get us higher up in that league position. So what you could say is on Saturday, we should have played the main team on Saturday and went for the FA Cup because we've got no chance of getting in the top 4. Well, if we've got no chance of getting in the top 4, then why is a lot of Arsenal fans coming around and saying that if he doesn't get top 4, he needs to be sacked?
Yeah, but this is what I said to you. I want Arteta to come out and tell us what he's aiming for, because for me, he should want top 4, Tel, right? Next year, and obviously, you know, not this season, but obviously going forward, he should want to aim for the title, right? You know, obviously, yeah. or if not, you know, get bloody close to it, right? That should be the aim of a manager at a top club like us. Yeah. But for this season alone, winning the title is out of the question, right? This season alone, he should be aiming for top 4, in my opinion, right? In a season so messy, right? So messy. Bear in mind, Tel, me and you have both said all it takes is, you know, 2, 3, 4 wins on the bounce and you're up there. Well, how many have we won? 5, 6? Take into account tonight. So we've proven we can do it, right? Do you know what I'm saying? So I look at it and I think, you know, it's not so deluded, in my opinion, to think that, right? It's all right me thinking it, but as the manager, he should be the one thinking, do you know what? If there was ever a season I could maybe pull it out of the bag, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, we've won 6 on the bounce, right? A few more, we're up there, Tel. We're up there. You know, a normal season, we wouldn't be. But let's take advantage of how messed up this season has been. And that, for me, is what he should be. But then I said to you the other day, like, it's always, I don't get why it's either Premier League or FA Cup. Why can't it be both? If the FA Cup's a season, if it's a season-long tournament, I get you, right? But if we'd have beaten like Southampton, we would have had Wolves. Wolves are nowhere near the team they were last season, right? So there's every chance we could have beaten them. Then, Tel, it opens up, and you look at it and you think, do you know what? We've always had favourable routes, right? You know, like, you know, to the final. Yes, the semi-final onwards, we get big teams and we beat them. But getting there, Tel, we've had decent teams where you look at it and think, yeah, Arsenal should. Do you know what I'm saying? And it could have been the same this year. You know, and we love the FA Cup. Me and you, like, you know, we're old school. You know, like, you know, we love the FA Cup. And this is a thing, to an extent, right? You know, you go on about the FA Cup and what he done, you know, last season. So you hold it in high regard, and you hold this man in high regard due to doing it. And then when we come out of it, well, you know, yeah, I'll get you, but you know, it's the hang on a minute. Last season, you was lauding him up because of this FA Cup. Now that he's out of it,
right?
Well, yeah, well, you know, I don't. I'm not as much as other people, right? No, I will. Go on.
I get what you just said there, Diesel. I get what you just said
Yeah,
there.
I
But
mean,
you didn't answer my question. What I was saying was
Go on.
yeah, that's for me. I was lauding him up because he won the FA Cup last year, right? I was gutted when we went out, right? Gutted. But what I'm saying to you is that you think personally, if he doesn't get top 4, he needs to be sacked, right? If you was to come out and said, if someone was to come out and say, you know, listen, no, I'm aiming for top 4. I think in this season we can get top 4, but I understand the reasons if we don't, because if our squad ain't that great, if the squad ain't that great, you know what I mean, and we get the injuries, then I understand. But I do think that we can get top 4. If people said it like that, I would have, you know what I mean, I would understand what they're saying. But what they're actually saying is if we don't get top 4, then he needs to be sacked. That's it. Don't care about the FA Cup. Don't care about anything else. He needs to improve on last season, and that was it. We need to get in that top 4. Before you answer, obviously we've got the voice of reason, Claude, making another appearance. How you doing, Claude? You feeling better, mate?
I've been I've had the performance has given me a bit more pleasure because I've been not very well tonight. Not very good.
You not been around Tracy's, Claude?
Okay.
I think he's around Tracy's.
No, Tracy tonight.
Claude,
Legend.
just quickly, don't mind, Claude, because I think everyone thinks that we're holding you hostage and that, you know what I mean, you're in a warehouse taped up somewhere.
Yeah, Claude. Put him straight, Claude, because apparently Wellington has a couple of wrong ones here.
No. To be honest with you, I thought I was getting better, but now I'm getting a lot of pain. My throat is bad. I don't know what's the matter. I thought I was getting back to I've been taking antibiotics, but it's not going away. It's really frustrating. But the performance tonight, yeah, I think that's our best performance of the season so far. By a long way, a brilliant performance tonight. I thought Saka was brilliant. I thought Pepe had a fantastic game. I'm going to ask you, Terry. You say they're shit players. They're not shit players, you know, when they want to play and when they can perform. No, you keep saying we've got shit players, but when they want to perform, they can perform. And
we've seen that, Till.
At the end of the day, it was a
them players that are on are the players that I'm saying are our best players.
These players they should be capable now getting into the top 4 and challenging for the top 4. And you know, it's a much better performance tonight. And I thought I'm a bit worried about Smith Rowe. I hope it's just a dead leg or I don't know, it's just cramp or something like that because we need him back on. Because you know, but I thought Pepe was all right. He might have been fault for not marking that guy for their goal. Apart from that, after their goal, we should have been in front before they scored as well. Our movement going forward, we pressed the ball well, we beat the press well, and I think it's the best performance I've seen for a long time. And and now we go on to the big one. The big test is now on Saturday, and we've got to keep going. Manchester United at home, but you know there are positive signs. I thought Cedric. It's going to give a bit of a headache now, selection headache for Tierney when he comes back now, because now, you know, there's, you know, I don't know what he'll do, whether he'll switch him back to the right back and play Tierney.
He needs to.
Yeah, but I thought he played really well tonight as well. He was outstanding.
Agreed.
And you can't fault the performance tonight, but you know, you'd say they're not shit players, are they? Really, Terry? So.
No, the players that are on the pitch, that's what I said at the start, Claude. The players that are on the pitch are our best players. Yeah. We was two players away from being our best starting 11.
Don't forget, no aubameyang tonight, no Tierney as well. So you know, it's just the manager's got to get the system right and keep producing these performances. Yes, I do believe we should be challenging for top 4. And I still believe that.
Thank you, Claude.
Where was this put? Why wasn't this team playing on? Probably on. Say you could say why this team wasn't playing on. on Saturday,
Exactly.
and you could argue that point as well. But anyway, we'll see. I mean,
you're saying that you don't understand why he didn't play this team on Saturday. So if it turns out that Smith Rowe and Partey is out now for 2 or 3 weeks, would you have been happy that they played on Saturday?
No, I don't think they'll be out. I think there was just a bit of cramp.
Listen, there's a lot of hypothetical questions all the time. So I'm just saying, hypothetically, if they're out for 2 or 3 weeks now, would you have been happy that they played on Saturday and got on to play tonight and against Man United on Saturday?
Having said that, you say that, but the Southampton, I mean, all right, they weren't that good tonight, but they kept going, and their players tonight were playing on Saturday as well. Remember, but they still had the energy to go. It was a good game as well because they gave us problems as well.
Yeah,
and
they did.
They played 2 games in. They played 2 games as well. And remember, they did have 2 academy. Not making excuses for them, but they did have 2 academy players playing at the back tonight. Yeah. So. So there was a lot of them players that played 2 games in, and they didn't show and played really well. But Arsenal going forward got the right breaks at the right time. I thought it was an excellent performance tonight. But we've got to carry on. We've got to keep that consistency up, and we mustn't get carried away with it. You say?
No, exactly. I totally agree. We mustn't get carried away. But just quickly, you didn't answer my question, Claude. If they did was out for 2 or 3 weeks now.
But they're not going to be out for 2 or 3 weeks. They're not going to be out. But
I'm just saying, hypothetically, if they are out, we don't know if they're going to be out or not. Let's be honest, we don't know on Saturday. If they are out, we've been happy with it.
Yeah, well, the problem is, have we? A lot of people say, have we sacrificed the cup competition? It's all right, pretty much. If we get into the Champions League, all very well at the end of the season. But if we don't, we could say, why did we sacrifice the cup competition for this game tonight? But look, it all depends what happens now for the rest of the season. Now, right, we've got to keep carrying on. There's still a bit worrying signs with David Luiz at the back doing what he was doing tonight. A couple of times, he was being. I mean, it could have been costly. You know what I mean? But I think we need to adjust that as well. I think. I'm not a big fan of Holding. I thought he had a good game though tonight. I'm not his biggest fan. Get credit where it's due. I thought he was keeping us steady at the back as well. I thought he played really well. Leno as well. Yeah. But the first goal though that we conceded was poor. That was poor because there was 3 players marking no one in that box, and that that's not good enough. But overall, it's 3 points, and we now go up to 8th. But but I'm looking at squads like you see. Look, I'm looking at West Ham squad, right? Mm-hmm. You can't tell me our players are not better than theirs, and look at they're clear of us at the moment.
Exactly.
So we've got to look at. You've got to look at Arteta in that respect as well, right? So before we overpraise the fucking coach tonight, you know what I mean?
He's right, Phil.
Yeah, I mean.
Praising the coach. I'm not praising the coach. Everyone thinks I am. All I'm saying is that let's be real. Like I keep saying, especially you, Claude, you have said it. If he doesn't get top 4, then he needs to go. So maybe he was prioritising the league to get top 4 to save his job. If that's the case, when you look
at the moment, we are not far off it. The problem is there are teams that got in front of us that got games in hand as well. So it's a bit of a. There
you go. There's teams in front of us that have got games in hand.
But if we carry on with this run, we could do it. We can do it if we're consistent and play consistently to the end of the season. Now the big game is on Saturday. I desperately want us to beat them on Saturday. I can't stand that fucking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I can't stand him. I want to wipe that fucking smile off his face on Saturday, mate. I want to wipe that fucking smile. I fucking hate him. Ever since that time he got fucking Campbell sent off in that league game, I fucking hate him. I can't stand him. I can't stand that fucking. I hope we do him on Saturday, but it's going to be tough because their away record is very good. But it all depends on who's fit for Saturday as well. I mean, hopefully those injuries are not too bad. And just,
precautionary, Claude.
Hey?
Hopefully it was just precautionary, like we're saying.
Yeah, it worries me. And I mean, this guy that they're bringing in as well, he's got a bad injury record as well, hasn't he? This apparently he plays one game, gets injured, comes back and plays. I don't know, but listen, it's good performance tonight, and I've also won some money as well because I backed them to win tonight. So.
Go on, Claudinho.
No, I backed them. I even had more money. I went and put more money when we went 1-0 down. I just was convinced, even though when we went 1-0 down, I was looking at. I thought we was okay. It's just that was just a bit of a sloppy moment, but I knew we would get back in. Right. That Saka's one player. We need to look at. We really need to look at this, guys. I really
build a team around him, Claude.
You know, I hope fucking Southgate uses him properly when he's playing for England as well, because I don't want him going to England and getting ruined there. You know what I mean? Yeah. But when he's playing, he plays that on that side. The ball he put across for that goal, man, that was fantastic, mate.
Yeah.
Fantastic bit. And the goal, of course, he scored as well. Kept his balance, went past the keeper, kept his balance, and brilliant. But as I said, it's good with result on to Saturday now.
No, exactly.
And Claude, seeing as you've won some money tonight, I'm assuming you're treating Tracy to a takeaway.
Yeah.
Nice Chinese.
Hurry back, Claude. We missed you, mate. I think everyone thought we'd locked you up in the warehouse and, you know.
I don't know what it is. I thought I was getting better now. All my body, I've got pain all over my body at the moment. I just can't function at the moment. So, but the result has cheered me up. You know, that was good tonight. That was good. It's good to see us back winning ways. I know people. Excuse me.
Cool. Do you want to, while you're on quickly, should we quickly do some player ratings? Do you want to quickly do that before we go off?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do some player ratings, Diesel. Everyone in the chat, let us know as we're going along. Let's start with Leno, Claude.
Yeah, mate. I thought it was very unlucky. He nearly saved that one for the goal as well. He was unlucky on the goal. Yeah, and he made another good save. Played really well. I'll give 7.
Okay, Diesel.
Yeah, I'm not blaming him. I'm not blaming him for the goal, to be honest. I think the defenders let him down. Although it was a very good goal.
He nearly pulled it off. He actually pulled it off. He had no right to pull it off, but he nearly did.
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah, I would have said a 6. I don't think he didn't have much to do. But yeah, I can't fault him on anything. So yeah, I'd say a standard 6. Standard 6.
I'm going to go a 7. I think he pulled off a couple of good saves that kept us in the game. And like Paul said, he was very unlucky, really, but it was point blank range shot for that goal. So he was unlucky. But yeah, I'm going to go for a 7. Let's go for Bellerin, Claude.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to give him 6. He weren't too bad, but he's still sometimes he got caught a couple of times, didn't he? But no, I'm going to go 6 for Bellerin.
Okay, Diesel.
Yeah, I agree with Claude. 6. I've seen him have worse games. I don't think he was that bad tonight, if I'm honest with you. But nothing outstanding. So yeah, standard 6 tell. I look at 5 as an average. It was slightly better than average. So yeah, 6 for me.
Listen, there's nothing more I can add that you two haven't said, to be honest. Bellerin, standard 6. Let's move into David Luiz, Claude.
I thought he was. I thought it did a few times. I'm going to give him 5. I thought he was poor. There was some of the things he was doing tonight I couldn't understand. But I'm going to give him 5. Sorry, 5. Give him 5.
Okay.
Diesel.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with Chris Davidson, and I'm agreeing with Jeff Butler. 4 for me. 4. I thought he He's poor, so rabbit in headlights. He's one of them. He either has a great game or he's just absolutely terrible. There's never any in the middle with him. The only thing I liked what he done was he did ping a couple of great balls, which we know he's capable of. But other than that, when we play a decent side, he stands out. You know, I don't rate him. Sorry, 4 for me, 4 below average.
Same again. Same as you. We made a couple of good long passes, and that's all we've done. Defensive-wise, I thought he was awful. So I'm going to give him. I'm going to give him a 3. I'm going to give him a 3 because apart from the couple of balls across, he's done nothing. He's done nothing, and he put us in a bad situation. So,
sorry to interrupt, Faye. I hope you're well, Faye. Sorry, I wanted to apologise because as we ended the stream the other day, I know you come in the last minute with a super chat. So I just wanted to apologise. I think we cut the stream as we saw that coming through. So yeah, just wanted to say sorry for that and thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's move into the other middle, Claude Holding.
Cheers, Chris.
Holding superb tonight. 9, absolutely superb. Didn't put a foot wrong. He was clearances, cleared everything. Absolutely brilliant tonight. I think he held us together really. 9. I'm going to give him at the back.
Okay. Diesel.
Yeah, I think 9's generous, Claude. But I'll 7. Good game. I don't think he was outstanding. So for me to give a 9, you've got to be proper. So yeah, for me 7. As Tony said, 7. But yeah,
I'm going to go with LG. I think it's a solid 8. I agree that he done everything proper today. And the only thing that I worry about with Holding is when he's got an awful defender next to him, and that's the same David Luiz. Let's hurry up and get Gabriel back and Mari back, and so we can eliminate David Luiz from the team altogether. So I'm going to give him a solid 8. Let's get to Cedric, Claude.
Oh, I thought Cedric played well. But remember, he's not playing in his right position. He's playing on the other side tonight, weren't he? So I thought he played really well. I'm going to give him 8. I thought he really had a good game tonight. And, of course, that lovely ball in, wasn't it, as well? It was a lovely ball he played in for one of the goals. So, I'm going to give him 8.
Okay, Diesel?
I'm giving Cedric a 9. I thought he was brilliant. As Claude said, what I like about him, right, the other game he played on the right, when he played at right back, he was brilliant, had a brilliant game. He then switches to left back, which we know he can play, but it's not his, it's not his main position. And to put in a performance like that in the position that you don't really play, that's twice now, 2 games in a row, forgetting Saturday, but 2 Premier League games in a row where I think he's come in from being out. Let's be honest, he hasn't played in a long while, and to come in and put in two performances like that, right? And he had the response. He played like a man possessed, like he wanted to right the wrongs of what happened on Saturday. For that reason alone, I'm giving him a 9. He just did not. He was up and down, did not stop, defended well. Yeah, I thought he was brilliant tonight, mate. Very underrated player for me. So yeah, number 9. 9. Number 9. 9. Good.
Look, I think he was my man of the match, to be honest, and I'm going to go with Dream Big Marketing 9, same as you, Diesel. I think he was absolutely brilliant. Look, of what I'm hearing, he can play left or right back, and that just goes to show that if one of Tierney, not one of, because we want him as our right back. So if Tierney does get good, then he can cover, and we can cover the right back with Bellerin at the moment. So I thought he was absolutely brilliant. I thought we got down that bar line and got them crosses in. He runs past people, he defends, he looks solid. And number, nearly done what you said then, David. Oh, you sound really bad. We'll try and get this good, mate.
Super chat there, Tel.
Yeah, thank you for Mike Hunt. Mike on the Hunt. Thank you very much, mate. Claude, Saka.
Another good performance. He played really well. He's not one of my favourites, but he's been playing well. A few games he's played quite well this year. So I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he really played well. Played very well.
Okay. Diesel.
Yes, Steve. Yeah, listen, credit where credit's due. I don't like the player, as you know, but yeah, he did play well tonight. He did, you know. He looks a lot more comfortable for me alongside Partey. That's one thing I've noticed. I think with Xhaka, if he's got someone like that next to him, an absolute beast, I think we tend to see the best of Xhaka. It's still not good enough for us, don't get me wrong, but you've got to give credit where credit's due. What I like about Xhaka, the one thing I will say about Xhaka, I don't particularly rate him, but what I do, he's not a shirker. Yeah. I'm so used to seeing soft, weak players. Xhaka's not one of them. I will say that. He does go into battle and he's not afraid to put a foot in and let a player know he's there, right? So that's one thing, because I do like that in a player. But tonight, I agree with Claude. I thought he played really well. I'll give him an 8.
For me, I think he done everything right. He didn't really have to do much, I don't think. He was quite out of all the midfielders. But what he had to do, he was solid. A couple of times he does annoy me, because I even said it during the game, Diesel, when he gets the ball, we could have played the ball through to Pepe and got him straight on attack. But what he does is he traps the ball, slows the game down, turns around and looks backwards, when all he had to do was a one-touch ball through straight away. So I'm going to give him a 7, a solid 7. But he needs to be a lot more forward thinking for me. Let's move on to Partey, Claude.
Yeah, okay, guy. Not spectacular, but he done the job, didn't he? And he kept the ball moving about nicely. 7.
Okay, Diesel.
Yeah, exactly what I was going to give him. 7. Yeah, as Claude said, he wasn't outstanding. I love those runs he makes. I mean, Claude, you would have seen it as well. I love the way he can glide past players.
Yeah.
When he's in full flow, I do see little bits of Vieira in him, where he could just go past 3 or 4 players. He's one of them players. I think opposition players find it very hard to get the ball off. So therefore, he's the kind of player that they will double up on. He's a beast, isn't he? You can tell. You look at him. There's plenty more to come. He's been in 5 minutes. You know, we need to give him time. Even as good as he is, he does need time. But the signs are there, Tel. So yeah, he played well tonight. A solid 7 for me.
Yeah, I think he was just that little bit more better than Xhaka for me, because obviously every time, like you said, Diesel, just then, every time he gets the ball, he wants to go forward with it, or he wants to get the team forward. Away. Do you know what I mean? He's not looking behind. He's not looking to slow the game down. He's just forward thinking all the time. And I absolutely love it. Love it. So I'm going to give him a 7.5. 7.5 for me. So let's move on to Pepe. Claude.
He's been taking a lot of stick lately, and I thought tonight he was maybe at fault for their goal. We didn't pick the guy up. But other than that, I thought he had a really good game tonight. I'm going to give him an 8 tonight. It was a goal, great finish from him. I thought overall, I thought he played. I thought he was harshly given a yellow card. I don't know what that was all about. That was ridiculous. I don't know what was going on there. But overall, I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he was excellent tonight. And you know what? A lot of people written him off, but I think with the right players around him, I think he could be quite even better. So, listen, I thought he played really well tonight. 8.
Hey, Diesel.
Yeah, Claude, right? I don't know if you was watching us earlier. At the start of the stream, I was basically saying what I think they need to do with Pepe. He's too predictable on the right, and I'd like to see Pepe on the left, and I think Saka's better on the right.
You know what? Even down the middle. I think he can cause a lot of problems. You know, he's quick, he's fit, he can, even going down the middle, give him a run down the middle, even. I think he can play down the middle much better than he can wide, because I just feel he's got it in him. I remember at Anfield, he absolutely skinned
Van Dijk.
Van Dijk that time, remember?
And Robertson. Yeah.
So he can play any. In all sort, he could play any role he wants. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be interesting. I don't know what's happening with Aubameyang. We didn't miss him tonight, did we? I didn't miss Aubameyang tonight.
We haven't missed him for a while, mate, in my opinion.
But, I don't know what's happening with him. I don't know what the situation is with him at the moment. But there seems to be much more of a balance tonight without him in the team.
It works better with Lacazette, Claude, doesn't it? Lacazette, Smith Rowe behind and Saka on the... Yeah, it does.
Yeah. A lot of better movement. And the movement was much better. It's not a reliant... I think when we've got Aubameyang, it's like we're relying too much on him, where when he's not playing, it seems to be with the three players up front can all contribute more. And I think we were much better tonight without him. But we'll see.
No, I agree. I think Pepe, I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to give him an 8, Tel. My criticism of Pepe has always been he doesn't show me he wants it. He does his body language, and I didn't see any of that tonight. I saw a player who was working, took the goal really well, trying to find the ball, trying to make things happen. He's worked great tonight. He worked hard. One of the criticisms, he doesn't offer enough. He doesn't work hard. Tonight, I saw a different player. Not excellent, not brilliant, but a major improvement on what I've seen so far. Credit where credit's due, as we always say. So for me, it'd be an 8.
For me, listen, he's had a solid game tonight. We've criticised him, and rightly so. He's been criticised. He played on that left-hand side, like you said. Give him a go on that left-hand side, Diesel. And it's turned out to be worked well for him. So maybe that's the way going forward, or even what Claude said, try him down the middle when we need to. For me, he still sometimes holds onto the ball too long. He just needs to play that easy ball for me. And I think his game will come on leaps and bounds if he'd done that. Instead of, trying to take on 4 or 5 people, which he ain't going to do. And, when there's other easy option to get us on the attack still. So I'm going to give him I've got to give him an 8 because he scored a goal and all. So yeah, I'll give him an 8. Let's move on to Saka. Cool.
What can I say? Man of the match, assist, scored, outstanding. And I'm going to go here. You're going to might think I'm going over the top here. I'm going to give him a 10. Absolutely. Absolutely fucking brilliant tonight. Brilliant performance. Brilliant all round. There we go.
Diesel, follow that.
Do you know what I mean? Claude, you do this to me every time. Do you know what? I'm going to go 9. I just think a 10 for me. I mean, yeah. But look, I'm going to go 9. For me, our two main players tonight was Cedric and Saka. So there is an argument to be had for one or the other to be like man of the match. I'm going to lean towards Saka. If anyone said Cedric, I can't even argue it. It's a matter of opinion, yeah? I'm going to go for Saka because tell this kid, build the team around this kid. Build it around him. You know what I'm saying? Sign that contract. What I love about Saka, he's only 19, is his intelligence of the game. I think Claude would agree as well. He doesn't run into blind alleys or anything like that. He's very intelligent. I love the way he plays with an old head, if you like. Yeah. His movement, his work rate. When you combine the movement, the talent, so having those two things, but if you've got no work rate, right, similar to Ozil, Saka's got both. He does not stop working, right? He doesn't. He's not a big time Charlie. He's a very grounded guy. You can see it. You can tell he comes from a good home, got good people around him. Good family. He's a very grounded guy, right? And what excites me a little bit is I don't think he realises just how good he can be. He doesn't know it yet. He doesn't know it yet. You can tell, right? And there's so much more to come. He's 19. What's he going to be like at 24, 25? Yeah. So, for me, another great game. He, for me, is a permanent fixture in the side now. I don't have any arguments about him being dropped or have, you know what I mean, or whatever, play him, right? And for that reason, once again, he's come up trumps. Once again, this isn't a fluke. So for me, mate, a 9, I'd even go 9.5. I don't like giving halves, but on him I will. 9.5.
Look, for me, I thought Cedric was man of the match, and I gave him a 9. So I'm going to give Saka 8.5. I thought he was really good. But you know, the best thing about it was for me today was I don't think that's anywhere near his best yet. I don't think
more to come.
Play yet. You know, I mean, there's so much more from this kid to come, and that's why I'm obviously I think I give Cedric the man of the match for me and all. You know, he's a defender, a left back, really. Well, a right back that's gone over to the left back, and he just settled in like he's been playing there for years. Let's be honest. He was up and down that wing. You know what I mean? He was getting crosses in. He was taking people on. The ball that he played to set up that goal for Lacazette was unbelievable. But Saka, I mean, I thought he was quite quiet tonight. I don't mean that in a way that, you know what I mean, he didn't do anything. What I'm saying is that I think he played better in the against Newcastle. I thought he was absolutely tremendous in that game.
Terry, how could you?
No, but you got to look at the opposition, Tel. Got to look at. I'm not being funny. I could look.
I know that. This ain't a bad criticism or whatever, because I think there's loads more.
It sounded like it, Tel.
There's loads more to come from this guy, and I'm so excited. And like you just said, he's 19 years old. If he's doing this now, I mean, this is like a quiet game for him, and he's got an assist and a goal already. Bloody hell, mate! I tell you what,
it's a hard game. This is a hard game.
Yeah.
You've got to realise the opposition. Newcastle is a different opposition altogether. Southampton is a better team. And you stay quiet. He's the best player on the pitch by a long way, mate. A long way. Best player on the pitch.
I thought it was said. Listen, you know what I mean? I'm not going to fight you about it or whatever.
No.
I wouldn't.
I can't fight him. I can't fight anything. I can't even fight myself at the moment.
Right, let's get on to Lacazette, boys. Lacazette.
By the way, thank you, Anthony, for that message. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, nice one, Herbert. Thank you, mate. Nice one.
Lacazette, Claude.
Yeah, Lacazette. Yeah, that's what it says on the tin, doesn't he? He worked really hard. We need tonight, big time. You know, he went off the ball, everything. You know, done really well. I thought was worrying when I thought he weren't getting up with the goal when that goal went in. But overall, I thought, I'm going to give him an 8. Played well.
Diesel?
Lacazette, yeah. I'll give Lacazette. I would give him I'll give him a 7. As we say, solid 7 appears to be the word tonight. So yeah, I'm going to give him a solid 7, a double S. But look, even when he doesn't score, I do appreciate his work rate. As much as I say, look, that should be a given, and it should be a given. I'm not wrong in that. You know, these players are paid a lot of money. You know, the bare minimum they should be doing is a shift. But he stands out a lot more because he's playing in a team that a lot of times, let's be honest, don't work. So it stands out even more when Lacazette puts a shift in because he's surrounded by players who just don't. Not all the time, but, you know, some games, let's be honest. What I like about Lacazette, he's very unselfish. He gets through a lot of work. You know, he does a lot of work that a lot of people don't see, right? And for me, Smith Rowe, if you ask Smith Rowe and they were truthful with you, tell Saka and Smith Rowe, who do you prefer up there? I don't think they'd pick aubameyang. I think they'd pick Lacazette because, you know, for me, I think Claude said it earlier on, you know, the balance seems to be better with Lacazette in him.
Yeah.
He can hold up the play. He can bring those players in. Aubameyang, if he's not scoring, for me, he's a passenger. And I keep saying that. And Lacazette, There is no chance of carrying Lacazette. If anything, Lacazette carries us, or he carries some of these players here. And I just think it's just a bit of balance for me, and I can see it. So for me, 7. I'll give him a 7. I don't know about you, Claude. Do you agree with that? About the balance. It's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know? Look, I think you both said it. I'm going to go in the middle and go 7.5. I think his work rate that he's been putting in lately is fantastic. So I'm going to go 7.5. I forgot Smith Rowe, Claude. Smith Rowe.
Yeah, excellent again tonight. Excellent. And then sadly went off injured in the end. Let's hope it's not too bad. I thought, excellent. I think he's another one that is, to me, has to start. He has to be a starter now. There's no doubt about it. I mean, he's got to be. I hope we don't now, if we get this new guy, just take him out of the side now and put this new guy in. I think he's got to start every game, you know, for me. Smith Rowe starts every game now. And 8. I'm going to give him 8.
Diesel?
For the first time tonight, I'm going to disagree with Claude. I don't think he was great tonight.
I didn't say great. I thought it was a good performance, but it's. I mean,
yeah.
I think he done his job well tonight. I just think he done really well tonight. Mate, he's not. I'm not saying he was as great as he was in the previous performances, but you know, he's a young kid, isn't he? So, but I still feel he is that man that we need.
Of course, yeah. Listen, he can't. I'm not expecting, Smith Rowe to come in every game and absolutely tear it apart. He won't. He's a youngster. He's still learning his trade. I think he was a little bit quiet tonight. He weren't crap, by any means. I just thought he was a bit quieter than what he has been in the previous games. But one thing I will say, even when he's quiet, he's still busy and about. He's a busybody, in that middle. He tracks back. He works hard. So for me, a bit quieter, but no way am I saying he was rubbish tonight. He wasn't. He was good. But I just thought he was a bit quieter, which is, if anything, it's a compliment to him because he's taken games by storm previously. So tonight, if I'm comparing tonight to the previous games, I felt he was a little bit quieter. But again, what a talent he's going to be. My fear for him is he can be injury prone. If we can sort that out, then for me, him and Saka, my God, have we got two good? We got two players here. Yeah. And I mean proper players. So I would give him I'll give him a 6. I'll give him a 6.
I agree with you, Diesel. To be honest, I think he had a quiet game and all. But look, that's not a criticism because what it means is that other players will step up and we're outshining them. But that doesn't mean that he didn't have a good game or didn't do his job or he made mistakes or anything like that. And that's what we want, surely. We want other players shining as well as these players. That means that if they stay injury free, we've got a great chance of any people being in the top 4. But my only worry is, like you just said, Diesel, is that these players unfortunately seem to pick up injuries every 2 or 3 games once they're played. And you know what I mean? If they all stayed injury fit, without a shadow of doubt, I would be saying top 4 is a must. Top 4 is a must. But unfortunately, we don't know if he's going to be, playing on Saturday because we don't know if it's just a muscle, a muscle cramp or whatever. Hopefully it is. But if they all stay fit, I'll tell you what, we get a couple of good players come in, we've got a great starting 11 moving forward next season. But going on tonight's game for Smith Rowe, I'm going to give him a 6.5. 6.5. Well, let's not do the sub because they only just come on late at Finn. But Arteta, let's go with Arteta. Claude.
7. I would have given him a higher mark, but he did make a mistake. Luiz instead of Gabriel tonight. And I also think the substitution, he got that wrong, but he was only because Smith Rowe went down. He had to change his mind. So I'm going to give him a 7.
Okay. Diesel?
Yeah, first of all, it's been a while. Uncle Buck, hope you're well, mate. And yeah, good night to Max as well. Thank you, Max. Based on tonight, I'm going to be generous. I'm going to give him a 3. I just feel. No, look. Look. As we always say, credit where credit's due. Line-up wise, look, it worked tonight, Tel. It worked. Neither of us want to see Bellerin there, but when you take into account what happened with Tierney, there is an argument he could have put Maitland-Niles there, but it worked tonight. Bellerin didn't do anything shocking, so we can't really sort of blame the manager for that. Cedric at left back, whichever way you look at it, let's be honest, he got that bang on.
Yeah.
Look at the game he had. You've got to give a bit of credit to Arteta there. He's the one who put him there. So yeah, I'd give him. He didn't do anything majorly wrong. I get what Claude's saying about the sub. I think we were gutted that Martinelli didn't come on, but I think in light of what happened, obviously he had to do something last minute. From what I could see with Martinelli, it looked like he understood.
I think it was a mistake. No, I actually think it was a mistake. He made
what happened there, Claude? Because it was on the touchline.
Really, because for me, there's no way Pepe's coming off that pitch for me. But what's happened is that then Smith Rowe's gone down injured, so he had to change it. For me, that was a mistake, but it was corrected because of Smith Rowe's injury. But listen, I'm not going to pick holes in him. I'm giving him a 7, which for someone I'm still Arteta out. But give credit where it's due.
He's back. See, look, he's back now, the boy.
Yeah. Come on, Claude. I've missed you, man. I've missed my tag team partner. So we can come back, Claude, so we can both fully through.
Give credit where it's due tonight. And I might be at the end of the season eating this humble pie. Who knows? But all I care about is the football club. At the end of the day, no one is bigger than the football club. At the end of the day, if he's an employee that's paid very well to get it right, so we'll see how it goes in the season. But then I don't want to hear about he hasn't got the players anymore. All right, Terry. Don't want to hear that nonsense. Oh, we haven't got the players. We haven't got the players. We had the players tonight. Now, can he get them players playing that way for the rest of the season? That's down to him now.
Claude, you're exactly right. We had the players tonight. But how are we going to have them players for?
Don't forget, these players came in tonight, weren't all first choice. Cedric's not first choice. All right.
You're making.
I remember you scoring Cedric before, right? So he's not good enough and all this crap.
No, that was not me. That was you. That was you, Sue.
No, you did as well, Phil. You as well.
As in you two were
saying, it's not good enough. Not good enough. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You were saying that.
You said he wasn't first choice at Southampton. So what's he doing there? You did say that, Tim.
Yeah.
Where's the evidence? Diesel, where's the evidence?
Also, there was no Tierney tonight. There was no. So listen, we can't back the players now. Listen, I don't want to hear now. If we do really well, I don't want to start saying the players are shit anymore. You know what I mean?
Who said? I don't say the players are shit. What I say is, no. If you listen, if we've got a good 11, which we had today, apart from a couple, if we've got that playing every week because they stay injury free, then yes, we can get top 4.
And just imagine, Terry, if he'd not played that fucking William for half the fucking season, we'd be even further up the fucking table. So he's got to take the fucking blame for that.
Hold up. Smith Rowe was injured at the beginning of the season. Martinelli was injured at the beginning of the season. Tierney was injured at the beginning of the season.
He was putting William in front of Pepe. No way in a million years.
Pepe weren't doing the job. Or was Willock. Or was Eddie Nketiah.
And another thing, Pepe. Pepe on Saturday, everyone criticised him. He created 3 good chances on Saturday because that donkey up front didn't miss them. It's not his fault. But he created 3 fucking chances on Saturday. Yeah?
Yeah.
And people were slagging Pepe. Pepe, to me, should be in front of Willian all day long. And at the start of the season, all I was seeing, Willian.
But he was tonight.
And,
he was tonight. Pepe played tonight, so he was in front of Willian.
That's what I'm saying. But we haven't seen that enough. We've had more Willian than Pepe in the team all season. All them games that Willian played and wasn't.
Don't forget, 3 of them games was because Pepe got himself sent off.
No, forget all that. Even before all that.
Yeah, but he could have put Reece Nelson there, Tel.
Yeah, but everyone's bit. This is what I'm saying. We put Reece Nelson there. We put Willock there. We put Willian there. We put Pepe there. We put David Luiz there. We put all these other players. They're not good enough for this squad.
Yeah, but
I'm saying Pepe.
Not as bad as Willian.
Anyway, we need to get your work, boys.
Now, Pepe, what he was doing with Pepe is play one bad game, dropped him. One bad, played him one. He didn't give him a consistent run in the side. And now you see a consistent run in the side, he's doing the business. He's doing the business.
He would have had a run in the side if he didn't get himself sent off. But when he got himself sent off,
that's frustration. That is frustration because he wasn't getting picked a lot, and it's frustration.
He was getting. Come on.
All I'm saying is he should be right. If we had an elite manager here at the, we would be in the top 4, challenging, even challenging. Look at.
We need to carry this conversation on tomorrow. So
look at West Ham. Look at West Ham.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got inferior players, and they're sitting 5 points in front of us with a game in hand. Actually, 2 games in hand.
Look at Liverpool.
West Ham.
Liverpool, Terry. They're still up there, mate. Don't worry about that. Liverpool.
They're still up there. But why
5 points?
What's that?
In front of us with inferior players. So where's that coming to? Where's the? You keep going on about not the players not good enough. How is it with West Ham players, not even a recognised centre forward, are sitting 5 points in front of us?
Because they're all them players are playing out of their skin at the moment, and their manager is doing well. You've got to give credit where credit's due. Just because they haven't got a good squad and their players ain't as good as Arsenal doesn't give us the right to be above them. Doesn't give us any right to be above them, Claude. You've got to give West Ham their due. Credit where credit's due, right? Because their players at the moment are playing out of their skin every week at the moment.
Why aren't our players doing that then? Well, we've got better players than West Ham. We've got better players than West Ham, though, Tel.
These players are international players, like you said earlier on, and yet they're given the chance to go and play for Arsenal, but they're not doing it.
Exactly,
like I said to you earlier, right? Like I said to you earlier, then let's go back. Why didn't was it the players' fault on Saturday that we lost, or was it Arteta's fault? Right? And was it the players' fault? Was it the players that get all the credit tonight, or was it Arteta gets the credit because he picked the players to go out there?
What's Ham's form down to, Lintel? Who'd you put it down to? West Ham's form at the moment. Who'd you put that down to?
Arteta made sure that the league was.
It's down to David Moyes picking a great team and
they're not great, Tel. But go on.
They're a great team at the moment, and they're putting 100% when they go out there. 100%.
So what you're saying is
the manager and the players. You got to, because the manager's picking the players to go out there, and then players are going out and doing a job.
Okay.
If they're not doing a job, then they would be down like we would have been down. Okay. That's fact. That's fact.
So David Moyes is coaching them well, and he's getting the very best out of his players.
Now you're saying that Liverpool, right? Liverpool, just because they've won the Champions League and that, we've got to give them a free pass, right? So is it Klopp's fault?
I didn't say that.
Klopp's fault at the moment that they're going down.
Liverpool have got 4 central defenders there.
Yeah, exactly. But they've got a great squad. They've still got
No,
all
they
their...
haven't. No, tell. No. They've got a great first 11, but squad-wise, no.
Well,
No.
no, hold up. Defence-wise, but why ain't the strikers scoring goals then? Because they're all playing still. So is it the players on the pitch, or is it Klopp? Or is it just unlucky at the moment? They're just not performing.
Of course it's unlucky. This is what? Their first blip in about 3 years, man.
Oh, my God. Look, of course that is. Of course that is. But what I'm trying to say to you, the things happen sometimes. These players just don't play. But just because it's Klopp, that's what I'm saying. You're saying that if it was an elite manager, he is an elite manager. 2 years on the trot, they've won the Champions League and they've won the Premier League. So
he's up there, Klopp. Yeah.
Exactly. He's got the mentality and the experience to tell any player that comes in and say, right, when you cross that white line, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you're going to do that. So is it Klopp's fault at the moment that them defenders that are coming in ain't doing it, or is it the players' fault? That's what I'm asking.
It's a bit of both, but ultimately you've got to look at Klopp.
Oh, come on. How can you look at Klopp? How can you look at Klopp?
Because he's the manager, Terry.
Yeah, he is the manager. He is the
So
manager.
you have
And
to,
at the moment, unfortunately, he's been put into a situation, like you just said, where 4 of his defenders are bloody gone, you know what I mean, got injured. And that's just, you know, only Arsenal can do that, really. Let's be honest. That happens to us all the time at the bloody back, right? But at the moment, he's picking in players. He's telling them what to do. The whole team out there, the midfielders and the forwards, you know what I mean, they've got enough players on that pitch to go out there and still do the job.
Yeah, look,
you've got Mane, you've got Firmino, you've got Henderson, you know what I mean, Wijnaldum. You've got all these players still that are on the pitch that can still get a result.
Oh no, yeah, no, of course, yeah, I get that, but then you can't just because Klopp's won so much lately, right? You can't say give him a pass and it's not him, it's the players. He's ultimately the manager, right? If you look at Arteta, things weren't working for us for a long time. Right now, whether a couple of things fell in his lap or whatnot, a few things got tweaked. All of a sudden, we start winning games. So that's where the tactical nous comes in as well. Look at Antonio Conte, right? When we beat him 3-0 when he was Chelsea manager. After that game, Till, he switched it. Do you remember? He thought, I can't have this. He completely switched his tactics. A new formation, right? Then they went on a long run, and that year they ended up winning the league. It's little things like if it's not working, it's spotting those signs and thinking, right, I need to rip this up, have a think, and actually, and do you know what I mean? And do a complete 360, new formation, new tactics, right? Sometimes all it takes is a tweak. Sometimes the problem is not as big as what people think. It's a tactical tweak, or it's a formation change, or it's. Do you get what I'm saying? Right? Sometimes it's not as. You know, and if you look at Liverpool, their front three aren't firing at the moment, right? They're not, right? Their problems really are defence and attack because they can't buy a goal at the moment, right? But let's be honest, Tel, it is a blip, right? And they will come. They will at some point. He will tweak it. He'll do what he normally does because it's Klopp, right? And he will figure it out. And once he does, then obviously. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, they'll go back to, winning ways. But their injuries, we talk about injuries. I mean, this season, all their key players, I mean, Virgil van Dijk, who is, let's be honest, the best centre-half in world football, especially when he was playing. I mean, to lose him is massive. Do you know what I'm saying? Him alone. And then with them, it's all snowballed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. But as much as I love Klopp, I'm not saying it's all the players. It's not Klopp at all. Klopp's the manager. Right. You're paid to take that flat. Yeah. So if we're all praising Klopp, right, for the things that Liverpool are winning and doing right, equally, right, he's got to take some of the stick as well. It can't all be one way, Till. It's a two-way street.
Exactly. No, listen, boys, I really need to go now because I need to get to work, as you know.
Okay.
So yeah, Claude, thanks very much for popping on, mate. Hope you get better soon.
I'm off to bed now because I don't feel very good.
Rest up, mate. Hopefully, you'll be back for Saturday, the big game.
Yeah. It depends. It's very hard at the moment. I don't know where I'm getting better. it's getting me down as well now. This is getting me down because I thought I was getting better, then I'm getting, I don't know. Yeah. It's 3 weeks,
mate.
three fucking weeks of this shit.
I know, Claude. It feels like ages, doesn't it? You know, since you was last on with us, mate.
Yeah, I've not been fucking. And we're nearly the end of the month. Anyway,
Right.
Take care anyway. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Claude. Thanks, mate. Speak to you soon, mate.
Love you, mate.
Final words, mate.
Yeah, just listen, it was a pleasure. Claude, you know how much he's gone. You know how much we love you, mate. So as we keep saying, mate, just keep up with the fluids, yeah? And just get yourself better. To the guys in the chat, thank you very much once again. The usual suspects in the chat. Also a few newbies tonight, which is always good to see. Guys, I said it earlier on, I'll say it again. We're not ones who sort of say this every 5 minutes when we do a stream, but we would appreciate it if you could smash a like on the stream, on the videos, and, you know, like, share, and subscribe. We don't ask for a lot, so please, if you don't mind, just do that for us. And that really is a way of helping us and promoting us, and obviously getting the channel to where it needs to be. So thank you very much for that. Yeah, great win tonight. Another 3 points. We march on. And listen, whether top four is unlikely or people think I'm deluded for saying it, or they now think it is doable, whatever. You know, in a season like this, it's a season we've never ever seen the likes of before, right? So let's take advantage of an absolutely roller coaster of a season. Let's just take advantage of it, and let's really try and go for it. You know, to get top four, you first of all, you need to have the mindset to want to have it. If you want it, chances are you're going to get it, but you've got to aim towards it. So go for it. Why not? You know, so that's what I would say. But we march on for another 3 points. Man United next. Going to be a tough game. Is it impossible to beat them? Of course not. Of course not. You know, let's just go there and let's go at them. Right? They're not as great as what people make out. I'm sorry, they're not. So let's go at them. Toe to toe. You know?
I agree, mate. Look, I just want to say, great 3 points tonight. Hard game against Southampton. You know, a month ago, we would have said this was an hard game to get. You know what I mean? When we come up against them, we've done it. We've beaten 3-1. We're up to 8th. We march on, mate. You know what I mean? We march on. Hopefully, the injuries that we got tonight, hopefully, are just precautionary. We took them off, and hopefully, they're fit and ready and raring to go on Saturday against a massive game against United on Saturday. So I just want to say thank you, everyone, for coming over and watching us. And we will see you soon. Have a great night.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks a lot.